First, it is us. The shapes and forms. People, this is a very strange energy I'm bringing to the introduction. It's shapes and forms. I'm Planet Jane. That's Trey.
That is me.
And the other that is Shreddy Vashtar.
Yo.
I just realized I forgot to tweet the link out, so I'm gonna go do that real quick. And then we will get started, and you can learn that the funky music playing is from Spelunky 2.
Neat.
Because it is. Yeah. And as an administrative note, this is the rare game where Shredney,
Yes.
are you like eating cereal or something?
No.
Shredney.
I was putting brown rice and turkey into a bowl from a pan with a fork. Still doing that, actually.
It's noticeable, Shredney.
Oh, I can imagine. I have my mic sensitivity up fairly high.
Shredney.
But I'm done now.
I'm glad you got it out of the way before anybody got here, I guess. Okay, let's just do a do-over right off the top there. Just dived into a lizard. That's not a good way to start anything. Except maybe like a drug trip, but...
I was about to say, or if you're into that kind of thing, and the lizards also.
No, my joke is funnier because lizard is like a really, really dated slang term for weed.
Oh dear, really?
Yeah, it's like a Florida thing, I think.
Oh my.
Popping bottles in the ice.
I did
like a
just
blizzard.
realize that
When we drink, we do it right. Getting slizzard, sipping scissor in my ride.
Hello, Trash Bad. I did just realize that the game is currently too large for us to see the chat. Hold on. There we go. Did that, like, fuck anything up? Kind of. Hold on. It's fine.
Huzzah!
Huzzah!
But yeah, that's what we're doing today. We're diving into lizards and Spelunky 2.
Eating
But I
good
mean-
in the neighborhood.
Yeah.
But the joke is me at risk of rain.
Shredney. You can only make the joke about your lizard husband if he's actually present. Don't meow at me. It's not even the right animal. I don't know what fucking sounds a lizard makes. That's a snake.
That's a snake.
No, I mean, lizards hiss too.
Gonna hiss all over you in a second.
And also, angry frogs like whack.
Whack.
Yeah, they like make little squeaky noises.
Yeah, I mean, I've seen the video that everybody's seen, like Angry Frog in the Desert, where the guy pokes the frog and it goes like...
This is the
Yeah.
crazy frog.
I'm very fond of Budget's frog, which is also known as the Pac-Man frog, and it is apparently a fearless predator, despite the fact that they're perfectly round and they have a little mouth that goes. Meh.
Yeah, I think that's the frog in the video that I was
Yeah.
referring to.
Yeah, they're like really round and they have a big mouth that goes. Meh.
I'm also really round and have a big mouth.
You ever just whip a turkey? Whip a turkey and perish?
That's called
Pound them.
That's called
Pound it.
instant karma. Is what that's called. Anyway.
Save a horse. Whip a turkey.
Which Chuck Tingle novel is this?
Pounded in the butt.
pounded in the butt by the karma of me being pounded to death after whipping a turkey unceremoniously.
I hope that guy's doing okay nowadays.
I mean, so far as I'm aware, he is.
National treasure right there. Why don't we have any statues of him in our cities, America?
Agreed.
Replace all the Confederate statues with statues of Chuck Tingle.
Statues of Chuck Tingle book covers.
Beloved literary figure.
Yeah.
Up there with Mark Twain and fucking... It is... Agatha Christie was an American, was she?
I have no idea.
She's British.
Okay,
I
yeah.
was gonna say
not Agatha Christie, but like, let's see, Mark Twain and Hemingway as like beloved American authors or whatever.
Emily Dickinson.
Sure, yeah.
She was
Edgar Allan
so
Poe.
counts.
Yeah.
Edgar Allan Poe.
Did you know that
Shirley Jackson?
That several of Dickinson's poems, because of the meter they're written in, can be read to the tune of the...
Oh yeah, no, I know, I've done it before.
Ninja Turtles theme song?
No, I was gonna say...
I did not know
I
that.
did not stop for them. Kindly stop for me.
Yeah,
to eternity.
Look, it's all the same, you know?
I mean, it's a very specific meter. Like the 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3.
Already, such simple things as the transitions between the parts of the stage, like in the foreground and the background, make it like that this one has like a bit more of a production value to its the way it's made.
Yeah, it's well,
they done fancified things.
yeah, it's interesting because like even the stuff that's just like the previous game, but again, feels different.
Yeah, cleaned up the UI a little bit too.
Yeah. Tredney, I'm sorry, but you really need to mute if you're gonna keep eating. Just like constant clinkety clank every 2 seconds. But it's interesting. I mentioned this to you guys just before the stream started. Yeah, this is the new one. But this is actually the 3rd game in the series. Hello, Mike.
Was it that it did the Binding of Isaac thing and there was like an original version of it and then it got remade?
Yeah, Spelunky 0 or whatever the hell you want to call it. It's actually a free game. And it got remade, and then several years later this came out, and that's the Spelunky series.
Yeah.
Spelunky Classic is the one I was thinking of.
What's the new expansion for Isaac called?
Repentance.
Could you repeat that bit? Like what is what again?
The new expansion for the Binding of Isaac, which was
Wow, that was a total whiff.
I think revealed in full earlier this week.
Yeah. Like we have a release date now, which we did not before.
Yeah,
December
like
15th or something. Sometime in December.
And it's supposed to be like the size of practically an entire separate game in and of itself, but it's an expansion to Rebirth, which means that game has been going consistently for what, 7 years now?
It's been a bit, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, and apparently shows no sign of slowing down anytime soon. So, there you go.
I will say, your podcast game, yeah, you know. I will say, like, I'm excited for Repentance to come out, but like, I'm ready for there to be a capstone on Isaac, or at least like, you know, a handing off to the fan base as the primary people making new stuff for it.
So, like, essentially letting Edmund give it a bit of a rest the way that he did with Super Meat Boy.
Yeah, or something like that. It's just like, you know, as much as I'm sure many of the most devoted fans of the series would like this to be the case, you can't literally make Isaac's like expansions forever.
Right.
You could probably go for a while. I don't know quite how long, but oh, that's terrible, Mer. But like, what was I saying? Oh yeah, just like, you know, ideally, eventually get some new ideas from the Isaac team. Wow.
Oh man.
But yeah, I guess, like, sorry, earlier I missed, like, which games were pre-Spelunky was, like, the thing. Or, like, what was the first game, and then the second, and then all that.
The first two were both just called Spelunky. People called it Spelunky Classic and Spelunky HD.
Oh, okay, I get you now. But
I've ever
like,
seen like the pixel art one. That's Spelunky Classic.
Oh yeah, I believe I have seen that one. Yeah. Okay, that makes sense.
That's not immediately relevant to my life. At least not in this exact moment. They did release Bumbo this year, which I liked that game.
Oh.
Most people seemed to not. I don't know.
I
Wait,
kind
what?
of forgot that came out this year.
I was
like,
gonna say, like, was Bumbo this year?
I would have thought like it came out in 2019ish.
We have tea. We have iced tea. I can pour myself a glass of iced tea.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
You okay, Shredney?
Have a
Coffee, green tea.
I was just thinking, coffee, my daily salvation.
So give me coffee and TV.
The
It's a story.
Drinking black coffee, drinking black coffee, drinking black coffee, stare at the wall.
Black coffee, no sugar, no cream.
I do
Or-
believe we just referenced like 8 things right in a row.
Bring
Maybe
me
more than
coffee or tea, I don't care.
You know what? Just take me.
Obligatory
We
can
need
reference.
We need to start over with this one.
I mean,
About
we
how
did
this
just manage
generation-
9 different references in a row.
If you think about how there's a generation that will be shocked to learn that Ice-T was a rapper. I think that generation is like our generation. Ice-T stopped rapping. I mean, like, he still raps occasionally, but that stopped being like his main thing in like the
I mean,
90s.
And in terms of, like, music, like, most of his recent stuff has been metalcore. Like,
Yeah, dude really thinks that Body Count is like an important piece of musical history, and hey, maybe it is.
I mean, like, the first LP by Body Count actually was. Like, even setting aside the fact that it was, like, if I'm not mistaken, like, one of the few, like, all-black thrash metal bands. Like, you know, it was, like, musically not insignificant at the time.
I honestly, it's just like outside of my wheelhouse as far as such things go.
I mean, that's completely understandable.
Especially
Like,
nowadays, given that all I listen to is Zutomayo.
just nothing but Zutomayo.
If
And yeah,
LP is so good, why did they never make a second LP? They did. His name was Mike Finito, and nobody cared. That's a joke for all the Das Racist fans in the audience.
that is.
Man, the poor dog goes through hell in this game.
Yeah, he's fine.
I mean, but he does achieve the sweet release of death.
Nah, that's like part of the story. Everybody in the caves is immortal.
Oh, but I'm saying, like, you stick him on the altar and he goes boom.
Yeah, but he comes back eventually.
Okay, so there is no sweet release of death.
Yeah,
That's
just
alarming.
It's just endless torment. Like the final stage of HD did literally imply that the whole thing was like some sort of
stable time loop.
like no, it was like
Hell,
like literally. But I don't know. Spelunky is not a game one really plays for the deep lore. You learned. I mean,
unless
Boys. I like the Beastie Boys.
The Beastie Boys are cool.
What?
I haven't listened to a lot of their work, but
what era of Beastie Boys?
What have I heard?
Well, no, I was asking Mur, although you can answer too if you want.
I mean, I guess I have heard some of Paul's Boutique because I'm a basic bitch. And I've heard some of their.
I think the basic answer with Beastie Boys is Licensed to Ill.
I have heard some of Licensed to Ill as well. And like, but also I've actually heard some of their hardcore punk stuff. And you know what the wildest thing about that is?
That sounds like something you would do, Shredney.
No, yeah. It was because they were on a compilation from like 1981, 1982. I was like, huh, really? And it was like, yeah, the Beastie Boys were a hardcore band who got like really into hip hop and became a hip hop group. Because they were better at that than they were at hardcore. Although their hardcore stuff is like fine. And like it was, but the reason why was because they played, if I'm not mistaken, they played like the White Columns Festival or something, which was the first, the first live appearance of Sonic Youth. Back when they had a keyboardist, for whatever reason, she never really performed with them again. And their drummer was Richard Edson, who is better known as an indie actor in such films as Stranger Than Paradise.
Yeah?
No.
Yeah. He used rototoms. Do you know what rototoms are?
No.
They're a type of tom where you can turn them to change the pitch of them, like they get tighter or looser, just by like turning this external wheel on them, so you can actually tune them.
Interesting. Was a prog rock band is the arena band version of the Britpop band was a shoegaze band. Mur, I'm gonna need you to read that sentence back to me at some point.
Oh no, I understand that. Game. It's like X arena rock band used to be a prog band is the equivalent of
dirty.
X Britpop band used to be a shoegaze band. And I totally understand that because it's like Blur started out as sort of a shoegaze band and then they became Blur. They were Blur then too, but like point still stands. And then like whereas the other example it would be something like Journey or Styx becoming an arena rock band after starting out as a prog band.
Gogo doesn't like To the Five Boroughs. Well, I actually don't really like. I mean, I don't hate it or anything, but it's not my favorite Beastie Boys album. Yeah, no, Gogo, the thing that Gogo said earlier is correct. Paul's Boutique was not... It wasn't even that it was badly received, it just, like, wasn't received. Like, not that many people even listened to it, I don't think, at the time.
Yeah, but, like...
it mostly became, like, critically acclaimed from the cachet of Chuck D, who was a big defender of it. Chuck D has put his bets on some interesting horses throughout his life, but he was right that time.
I mean,
I always played the Chuck D WRFL bumper that we had on air when I did my shows from the studio because he recorded one for the station.
Yeah, I just I sort of thought it's kind of funny is that the Sonic Youth connection via like the Beastie Boys thing also connects to Chuck D because he guests on Cool Thing, and he doesn't actually rap. He essentially plays the titular character in it.
Now
He's like a hype man for Kim Gordon on it.
that sounds like something that would happen on Aqua Teen Hunger Force. I know they had Schoolie D on at one point.
I'm not surprised.
Which, here's a thought, right? The Chuck D thing, that also connects all of this to the Insane Clown Posse. So there you go.
I mean, of course it does. Like, again, like, ICP have a weird number of connections, and, like, so far as I can tell, they're nice enough guys.
Like, partly because of Chuck D, who is, like...
Yeah,
a
well, that's true. But, like, they, like, from what I've seen, they seem like very affable guys, regardless of what you think of their music. They also have a wrestling promotion.
They do. I am one of those people who thinks that, like, you know, the Insane Clown Posse do not make good music, but, like, I've definitely heard worse.
Yeah. like, I think that has become more and more the consensus as people, like, lighten up about the Juggalo thing.
Yeah.
Is, like, they are by no means the worst band that could have, like, a weird cult following.
Yeah. Even on their own label, most of the people they sign are much worse than they are. Fucking like Dark Lotus or something.
And yet they still managed to snag all kinds of like weird people for the Gathering of the Juggalos.
Oh, that's just like that has more to do, I think, with the. Sorry, go on.
Just out of curiosity, has the ICP ever had anything to do with Tech Nine, or are they separate, like, entirely?
I believe
Tech Nine has done stuff with them.
Yeah.
But they're not like on the same label.
They give off like similar energies, but I feel like they're like rolling in different circles, but they give off like a similar vibe to each other.
They definitely know each other and work with each other.
You are correct. Yeah. They have been on each other's records. I don't know recently. There's a Vanilla Ice song with a Violent J feature, and Vanilla Ice makes Violent J look like a legend. Yeah,
I'm not surprised at all.
If you want to hear some like truly rank rap music, go check out any Vanilla Ice album that's not to the extreme. Because that album's bad. The albums after that make To the Extreme look like fucking like Fear of a Black Planet. It's insane.
Oh no. Like Vanilla Ice, he went through a new metal phase.
Vanilla Ice has gone through so many phases that I'm not sure if there is such a person as Vanilla Ice anymore.
I mean, he did a new metal version of Ice Ice Baby.
That's not even like
a really aggressive one.
That's not even like the 20th weirdest thing that Vanilla Ice has been involved in.
It's just a fact that I find amusing. Is, you know, him like doing this really actually extremely aggro like version of Ice Ice Baby, and it's like, you know, like there's almost something of a potential credible performance in there somewhere, but it's Ice Ice Baby, so it's ruined. Or not so much ruined as it becomes camp. Like, just
like
excellent
Kid Rock,
cheese.
he has gone through every genre of music that rednecks like. Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Kid Rock.
Yeah.
Okay, if anybody ever thinks that I'm a pretentious person, there was a period of time in my life where I, like, hung out with people who liked Kid Rock, so I also listened to Kid Rock.
Oh my.
I know more of his songs than I am comfortable disclosing. And I don't hate all of them. I think that he had, like, early on in his career, he had some okay songs, but not recently.
Not for some time.
For both musical and non-musical reasons, I would not call myself
Incidentally,
a fan of the man.
There is something wild about the fact that he contributed to a, the Butthole servers having a brief revival in the public eye.
The guy's just... It's weird. If you want to listen to, like, a good version of Kid Rock, listen to, like, Yellow Wolf or something.
Oh, yeah. I
Like-
think Yellow Wolf is okay.
Yeah, like
At the
Yellow,
very
like
least.
like Yellow Wolf. I don't even like love Yellow Wolf.
He has sincerity going
He
for
has
him,
he
at
has
the very
a couple,
least.
yeah, he has a couple alright songs. Also, that weird duck riff in One Train by A$AP Rocky. That's an interesting verse.
Oh, dear.
Derek Yu's art style is very good. Derek Yu being Spelunky Man for the uninitiated.
It is a cute and nice art style.
Too many dogs to be going nowhere.
So, like, I'm trying to think of, like, weird career trajectories. One that comes to mind is Spring-Heel Jack, who went from being a drum and bass duo, like the electronic genre, to, like not, like, just playing drum and bass. I'm saying
obviously
that,
treading.
I'm saying that to clarify because of what comes next. They became a free jazz duo.
Honestly, that doesn't it's
A
weird.
Yeah,
legit
like, it's
and
weird, but it's
respected
not
free jazz duo.
it's not unheard of. Like, from just how, like, drum and bass isn't necessarily improvisational, but it has the kind of like qualities to it where it could very easily transition into jazz and jazz structures, like especially liquid D&B, like
and and sort of like early kind of borderline examples, you have Square Pusher.
I do
who
just
is
want to
straight
point
up
out,
a jazz bassist.
Jazz and Jazz Like was the weirdest sequel to Dumb and Dumber.
So it's like Atheist and KO Dot.
What?
Oh god, there's so many layers to that joke I just made that only I don't think anyone here would appreciate it.
Stop that. No,
Donald,
we've run through our allowance
quota of obscure musical jokes.
of obscure musical jokes for one episode.
Atheists were a tech death band that literally did a track which is a samba, and they were really heavily influenced by bebop. And then
My girl's
KO
name
Dot.
is Sonora. I tell you boys, I adore her. When she
Yeah.
dances her brother, she's a hurricane.
Oh, dear.
So I have to get them to line. Up your body on time. Wow.
I know that song. I don't know who does it.
I've forgotten his name.
Is it Harry Belafonte?
That sounds right. Yeah.
I mean,
yeah.
that
you're
makes sense,
It's
yeah.
Harry Belafonte.
It was the trailer song for Fall Guys.
Huh?
Really?
Yeah, like
That's
before
weird.
But
before
what I
people
was
knew
gonna
that
say-
Fall Guys was gonna be a big thing. Like, it was just some quirky little indie game that showed up at Devolver's like E3 press conferences. Like, and Shake Sonora was the background music to the first trailer.
Huh? Neat. But yeah, I was just gonna clarify is that KO Dot are like a progressive kind of sludgy band. Also, they did 2 synth pop albums out of nowhere.
I've had this conversation with you before because I always think that KO Dot is a rapper and it's not.
That's
but like the thing about
Well,
KO
yeah,
Dot
but
is
just
that they
like
use
it
a lot
sounds
of
like one. right?
But the
Right.
thing is, like, KO. Use a lot of, like, extended chords that are people perceive as very jazz-like, and, like, Toby Driver, who's the main guy behind him, is, like, finds it frustrating because it's like, while I do like and respect a lot of jazz, like, that's not really where my influences come from, because, like, jazz is so much of an improvisatory thing, and I would kind of want to respect that. Whereas what I'm going for is much more
Did Kendrick change his
classical-y?
name because of KO Dot?
I have. Kendrick Lamar is a strange man. Who the fuck knows?
I really like under like every like anything about Kendrick Lamar, people will be like, when's the album coming?
When's the
Oh
album?
my.
Even though there has not been an album announced. And guy was
Oh,
like
no.
very clear he wanted to take some time off to raise his daughter or son or I forget. He has
Oh.
a kid.
But
was Damn like previously foreshadowed to you before it
Not
released, or
really.
was it a
Oh,
surprise drop? Pretty much.
I did want to like say one last thing about KO. Because it's just like it happens to be within a few minutes of the conversation. Is I actually did I saw them live and I got to congratulate Toby Driver for putting on a really good concert, despite the fact that they weren't even able to use their keyboard because they had massive technical problems. They also had 2 drummers, and it fucking slapped.
What does the second one do?
They both do like slightly like different rhythms, like even the same rhythm to create like just this barrage of like sound. It's very cool.
That's confusing.
Hey bud, why do you have a man in your basement?
Is it some kind of weird sex thing?
You know?
Oh, Jesus Christ. That's startling. I don't like that. I don't think I like that.
Hired help is a being of chaos, and you need to respect him, or he will end your life accidentally. Bring out the gimp? No. What's my favorite track off of? No, this is a good. Hold on, Mur asked a good question. What is my favorite track off of Mouth Dreams?
I really need to listen to. You know what I'm gonna do after this stream? I'm gonna listen to as much of the Mouth series as I can before I pass out.
Incredible.
Yeah, okay. It's a tough one. I think it will grow on me, but in the immediate moment, I was not quite grabbed by Mouth Dreams as much as the prior 3 albums. But I think Just a Baby is pretty good. Because when I was just a baby, my mama told me, son, always be a baby, don't ever be a gun.
I mean, that's good advice. You gotta admit.
Words to live by.
Yeah.
Never be a gun. Always be a baby.
I feed baby powder to fix the baby.
There is also,
So,
I've forgotten the title of it, but the fucking Fireflies 9 Inch Nails mashup at the end of the record.
Oh
my
no.
It's really good too.
I'm not
That's
surprised.
That's like
Sounds
the
delightful.
2 like polar opposite energies that I am capable of vibing with, and I feel like I'm obligated to check this out now.
It's
Yeah.
a pretty solid album. How much for a 52 episode show? It's a core and a half. That would be 50. Yes.
Wait, that's Well, that would be actually 2 cores because it's.
Oh no,
you know, like
you're right. Yeah.
26.
What am I saying? Yeah, the 40. They're just like long cores.
26.
Yeah.
I will. The movie is your movie that you commissioned, Mur, will probably be watched tomorrow, most likely, unless something goes wrong with my schedule. And you can expect a review. Oh my god.
You can use the turkey as a battering ram?
I've tamed him.
You've tamed the turkey.
I am unstoppable.
This is so good.
Turkey mode activated.
Yeah,
Can
it's
fly.
it's like a tastier, more savory version of sicko mode.
There is no god but me and my turkey.
Everybody's
No
got
gods, no
something
masters.
to hide.
Only turkeys.
Yeah, everybody's got something to hide except for me and my turkey.
It's just the best game.
Yeah.
Riding my turkey with no handlebars.
No handlebars.
If I was just a turkey, my mama told me, son,
Oh
always
no.
ride a turkey, don't ever play with guns. My turkey is perished.
Oh,
Well, that's the end of that.
despair. Can you put a bomb next to it so it can at least be delicious cooked turkey?
You're making it funny, but yeah, you actually can do it.
No, I mean, no, I knew that you could do it. I was just saying, wouldn't that like at least like
Yeah,
conserve the turkey?
honor the memory. Yeah, you know.
Yeah. Honor the fallen.
It's what he would have wanted.
He would have wanted to nourish you and make you strong.
Look, if I'm ever trapped with any of you in like some sort of like
Hellish death game?
yeah, and I end up biting it, you shouldn't kill me, but if I end up biting it, you better eat me or like something.
That's valid.
Make like a necklace of my bones or something.
Yeah, I was thinking just like a full set of instruments, like.
I don't think I have enough bones for that, Shredney.
Well, I mean, you can also like use skin to make drums.
Alright, well. Why does that bother me, but none of the other ones did?
But also, bones can be made
Endless
to flutes.
mysteries. Is that a full set of instruments, would you say? I would say that's
Well,
more
I mean,
just
it's-
one instrument several times.
Well, it's like two. Well, again, it's like if you have like a set of different flutes, like to create a flute ensemble, and then you have a set of drums, and then you like have like maybe a horn made from the thigh bone.
Oh, this is good heat down here.
Oh, hey, you got a hand of glory?
Blood
Climbing gloves, yo.
Blood sacrifices.
But I'm saying like if it were the hand of glory, that would be something.
No, it's not glory, you fucking nerd.
But I mean, it wouldn't be unexpected in this game.
I suppose not. Anyway, I have the Kapala now.
Okay.
Which would be a little more exciting if I had like anything else to go with it. But I am
Hey, if you could
outer
just throw that
resources.
guy onto the altar and see what you get out of him.
I could have, but I don't really have a way to get back up there. I have a bomb and no ropes at this point. Okay, yeah, we gotta hustle.
It's funny is like my problem when I'm playing games is that like I have the strategy in mind, but I can't. I suck at having any coordination whatsoever.
You need to play like
Being
Civilization.
hassled by a ghost.
Yeah.
Yeah, I used to play, like, when I was a kid, I played SimCity, like, obsessively.
Yeah. Games like that are good for people who,
It's called Cities Skylines now, but same energy.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's a solid game.
We don't talk about the other one.
Oh, dear.
Oh yeah, right. I forgot that EA released like a really bad SimCity a couple years ago.
And then they were like, oh yeah, the series died. Wonder why? Wonder why it didn't sell.
Is that like Sonic the Hedgehog, but a big hairy man?
Yeah, it's Caveman Sonic the Hedgehog. I don't really get it either.
It's just like, he's Caveman
Why
Sonic
would
the
I-
Hedgehog.
Why would
And
I
he's-
throw a pot that I knew could have had something terrible and evil in it?
And it's like,
To measure your abilities.
and he has like
To
fish
measure
lips.
my abilities. Yeah, that's just what the cavemen look like.
I know.
I don't really.
I think it's because of like the jaw shape of Neanderthals, and it's like it relates to that.
Remember
Big
Spore? I do remember Spore. Wow.
Wait, not Neanderthals, like earlier humans in that, like Homo erectus and stuff, tended to have like more chimp sort of bone structure.
This is
I'm
problematic.
in a situation. Okay. Yikes.
Which part was yikes here?
The thing where I was just like on the
Don't ever put me in a situation.
where I was just on the vine and did not realize that the block next to me was spikes. I don't know how the fuck I didn't get hit by that, but I'm not gonna complain about it.
Just you rolled an unusually good luck thing. You know, like in the D&Ds.
I passed the dex save.
Started playing D&D over the weekend with some friends.
Neat.
Oh hey, it's this girl. I remember you from the first game. What is this? Go. No, I don't remember that. I feel like you're playing a prank on me. Games Twitter's favorite game. You can roll poorly and be forced to say a racial slur. I do not know what you're talking about, and I
What?
should perhaps be thankful for that.
Concerned.
Can that happen in Disco Elysium? That
That is
that's silly.
that's a mischaracterization of how it works. But like, you can become more and more of an asshole. You know, like if you choose certain stats and things and you choose to like keep following up on that, and there are ugly trade-offs.
You know, just like in real life.
Gotta take a +3 to dexterity, but in return, you must also take a +3 to bigotry.
I mean, it's more like that you...
Is that actually like how that works in that game? Because if so, that's hilarious.
It's more...
Like,
Mur is simplifying it partly because it's funny and partly because he doesn't like the devs.
you know, I haven't played the game, but I
It's
do
very-
think I would enjoy it based on what I know about it.
Like, from what I've seen of it, it's very you are Dale Cooper. Except you are Dale Cooper, but a terrible wreck of a human being.
We've all been there.
Whereas Dale Cooper actually kind of has his shit together and isn't a bad person.
Hold on. I have the Kapala. What am I doing? I'm sorry, Monty. Your sacrifice will not be in vain.
I mean, Pathologic 2 definitely has, like, a strong following, and I'm really curious about that one, but it's also, like, it seems, like, very outside of my skill set. Like, that game is, like, it does, like, from what I understand, it's not, like, buggy and hard like the original, but it is hard.
Why am I playing Terraria now? This is like the third time someone's made that joke. I don't know why this is in the game either, okay? But I like it because it gives me a second to get my shit together.
Yeah.
Whoa, that was almost real bad.
But yeah,
she's
struggling.
You guys seeing this?
She's struggling.
She's kind of trapped.
No, are you
For some
looking at her
reason.
sprite? What it's doing?
Yeah, like it's jumping back and forth and going.
She's entering the infinite.
I think let's just
She's
let us just
moonwalking.
let us just headcanon that she got trapped in quicksand, like actual quicksand.
Man-eating plants are cool. That sounds like the words of someone who's never been trapped in a man-eating plant.
Yeah.
Goddamn, friggin'
Monkey.
I got a monkey on my back. Ha 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 ha.
In my D&D game, I am a bard, a robot bard, and I died in my first fight. Like, pretty much, it was me and one other person, and I perished, and I ended up getting brought back by a monkey that knew lay on hands.
Huh.
That sounds great.
So that's fun.
My kind of D&D game.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, what Gogo said earlier is like about Disco Elysium is exactly, because you play an amnesiac character who is a cop. You can play it like an actual cop would act. It's discouraged, to put it lightly. Don't play the game like that.
No. What the fuck?
Oh my god.
Really?
A tiki man pummeled me to death.
I got
Alright.
fucking... I meant to go to the main menu because I would like to play as Green Lady, whose name I do not remember. Liz.
She is good. I like her.
Yeah. I actually like her even more in this game. They gave her like big anime eyes. She didn't have that in HD. Pirate Lady is my favorite. Is your favorite? I like Pirate Lady, but she's not one that I use super often. What is my favorite season of Kamen Rider? Puella Magi Mono Magica.
Now, question.
Yeah, that was the joke.
Yeah. So, bigger question is, what is your favorite season of Madoka Magica?
Shred me. There's nothing I can provide there. There's no joke material to latch onto.
I mean, the question itself is the joke.
The second.
Okay,
I guess the
like
second
first
season.
months.
I guess the second season, in a weird, like, roundabout way, would be Magia record. But
Yeah, that was the joke.
I mean, I do like it more than most people. I wouldn't say I like it more than the first one. But
Tame the turkey. Why
that's not
can't
what
you?
I meant to do.
Oh.
Don't worry.
Okay,
me
you done.
now. Yes. Okay, you just need to like be on them for a little bit, and they like get accustomed to you. I understand. Oh, I can't ride you up here.
Oh, it's the stairs. They can't do stairs very well. They have to fly.
I will find another way around.
It's like, this is really cute. Like, the little flappy wings, and they're kind of fat. And they just go, woo woo woo.
Hello, Mom.
It's like, are turkeys moe?
Actual
Turkeys are the
turkeys? Absolutely
chocobo
not.
of the-
But
I'm sure there is at least one actual turkey that is indeed identifiable as moe.
crap.
Bleh.
Really? You shot me because you were mad at the mole. Okay.
And then blew yourself up. Like a fucking bitch. You self-exploding bitch.
No, that was...
No, I was talking about the person who shot me. They exploded themselves when they shot you.
Marry the mole.
Or marry the mole.
Hey,
marry
here's-
the mole.
You guys ever read the webcomic Fruit Incest? Yes, that is what it was called.
I have heard of it, but I never got around to it.
It's just like a weird gag strip comic that
Yeah,
used to
I
exist.
know.
I knew the author, which is most of the reason that I read it, as far as I recall, but it was funny. And
Yeah,
there was,
it's-
like this weird, like, little mascot animal whale named Wally that would show up sometimes.
Wally the whale.
Wally the whale?
Oh my. I thought for a second you said quail, and then I thought
No,
Wally
no.
the Quit. Well, Wally the Quail is pretty good because it's a subversion of expectations. Like what with the rhyming thing.
I'm gonna subvert your expectations.
Oh. Not here.
What?
Not here, senpai.
People are only allowed to call me that on Twitter.
Exactly my point.
Sever your own leg, please, sir. I don't know what that was a response to, but yeah. Let me see how this looks, by the way. I haven't actually looked at the... Oh, it looks fine. The setup we got going for...
It's in a very buttery 60 frames per second on the Switch, the Switch stream, the Twitch stream proper.
The Switch Dream?
The Switch stream.
The Switch stream.
I always wanted to be a peg leg.
Yo ho, yo ho.
What
Hey,
did you
kids.
call me, Trey? What did you call me?
Hey, kids.
Yeah.
Do you like sponges? I don't know how the SpongeBob theme song goes.
Are you ready, kid?
Are you ready, kids? Aye, aye, Captain. I can't hear you. Aye, aye, Captain.
You guys,
Who lives in a pineapple and sings? Etc.
You guys ever see that picture of a CRT TV displaying the SpongeBob opening theme animation?
No.
In an otherwise completely empty carpeted room in a cabin.
Huh.
I have not.
No.
That sounds
Goes around.
That
goes
sounds
around.
modestly cursed.
Is
Goes
this a
around the
liminal
internet.
space?
Yeah, it goes around the internet as one of those like liminal space pictures pretty often.
Yeah, like, again, like that fine line between being a liminal space picture and just a cursed image.
Alright. We can do this. We can't do this. I can't grab onto the ledge when I'm riding a turkey. It requires a...
If nautical nonsense is something you wish...
Okay. Okay. Well, I survived. The turkey did not.
Well, the
But now
turkey isn't
you have-
dead. The
now
turkey
you have a
was
sequel.
unconscious.
Second turkey.
Oh. Now you have achieved friendship.
Friendship.
Well, you know what they say about friendship.
That it is useful to have with birds.
Yeah.
Bird law.
The bird law.
Did you go to bird school?
Which is for birds?
I'm a lawyer.
What is that from?
It's always sunny.
Ah.
Is
Oh,
it?
dear.
I believe so.
I only know it from the internet.
But like, bird law sounds like the Dane law, but with birds.
Fuck, that would be terrifying.
I mean, like, specifically, like, Aristophanes' Kingdom of Birds, where, like, the walls are too high for anyone to get over, and but it's the Dane law.
I really like the idea of, you're in, like, a Canticle for Leibowitz kind of situation, and you open a map to show what the world is like in the far post-apocalypse, and there's a big part of, like, the Midwest that just says the bird law.
Yes!
What would you do?
I'd just be curious as to how we got there.
I'm looking for turkeys. Want to help?
Actually, I am going to put the bird law into the thing I'm writing just because of that.
Please put this on stream. Yes. Okay. Hold on. This is what I was thinking of. Hold up. You may ask yourself, how did I get here?
Letting the days go
Did
Did anybody happen to catch me being extremely silly in the Magic Planet earlier?
What do you mean the site can't be reached? Yes, I did see you. I did see you streaming. Fucking Chicken Little.
I did it as a flex.
Did you enjoy the movie?
Bird said that,
come on, oh yeah. Oh.
Bird said that they had never like they wouldn't believe it if anybody had like literally you could put a live video up of somebody watching Chicken Little and they wouldn't believe that anybody had ever watched it. So I did it as a flex.
I am putting this on stream, by the way. It's gonna take a second. Why can't I? Yes, add source. New source. Add source. Browse. Yes.
Okay.
Bird law.
Mad Hole, Country of the Screamers.
It's very good.
The New Rulers.
My favorite one is
Island of the God Watchers.
yeah.
I got the rules, I got 'em.
No, my favorite one is Kangarat Murderers Society.
Island of the God Watchers.
I think Mad Hole is probably my favorite one. That's what I call my secret After Dark Twitter.
I don't know about that one, Shreddy.
Mad Hole, Country of the Screamers.
I don't know about that one, Shreddy. I don't
It's
like
not
that one.
actually for sexy purposes. It's just for, just me posting the words Mad Hole, Country of the Screamers every 25 hours in a cycle.
Every 25 hours, huh?
Exactly. Yes.
And you may ask yourself, how did I get here? Letting the days go by.
Well, that's also you can. Somebody needs to cross that with the record scratch meme. And you may ask, how did I get here?
I get it. Like
Yeah.
You may ask. You may be wondering how I got into this situation.
Yeah.
It's
Don't ever put me in a situation.
Oh no! You just got killed
Goodness.
by Caveman Sonic the Hedgehog.
yeah. Bruh.
Yeah, that's definitely a bro moment. I assume that he would be capable of making the sound bruh just to respond to that moment.
Yeah.
Bruh. Like, that is the true meaning of a bruh moment, is...
I actually did read that big Medium post about the Sonic comics.
I don't think I'm familiar with the post.
Oh
What
god.
are we talking about?
There's one that's, oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh, was it about the guy who, who tried to sue them and had, like, really bizarre plots and his own, like,
He
weird
sued them
self-insert?
he sued Archie Comics for control over the characters that he contributed to the Sonic universe, and he won the rights to them. So he is making an effort to continue his take on the Sonic continuity without Sega's involvement, and it hasn't panned out because he's been working on he's been working on the book for like however long it's been since they I don't know if they fired him or he quit, but like it's been like 6 or 7 years in production or whatever, and B it's just
also Sonic. Also, one of the continuity things, according to Word of God, in that is that Sonic's girlfriend lost her virginity to his self-insert,
yeah
among other weird things.
that is part of it.
I'm not sure we needed to bring that specific plot point up. I wasn't aware of it until now, and frankly, I would have been perfectly happy going to my grave, having never been made aware of it.
Exactly.
So jot that down, I guess.
Some people just,
Want to watch the world burn and want to see a skunk get laid.
It's not watching the world burn what you just did, Shredney. It's like lighting a match in a forest and then letting it burn to cinders and then being like, I did it. I made a forest fire.
I started a forest fire as a song by Patricia Taxon, and it's actually quite good.
You're a song by Patricia Taxton.
You're a song by Tracy Chapman.
Probably that from the same album. That collage
Camera,
based
okay.
on the double bass
Good
piece
memory.
failing is just me.
By the way, photo sensitivity warning. I should have said that before I turned the camera on for the first time, but that's my mistake. I forgot that the camera, for whatever reason, is not very visual sensitivity friendly. What? What am I looking at down here? Oh, it's a dead turkey. Okay.
Yeah, that's how I feel whenever I enter the dark
Watch a
murder
bird
hole
get
beneath
pummeled and then cook it.
beneath my basement, like I pry up the floorboards and enter into the mystery pit, and I'm like, oh, what's that? Oh, yeah, that's a dead turkey.
Shredney, do you ever wonder why?
About the dead turkeys in the hole under the basement?
Why we build castles in the sky. Oh, tell me why do we build castles way up high?
Because they're safer from attack from airships.
Attack on Titan?
No, let's not talk about the comic by the Nazi man. Oh my god, he's wearing a giant hedgehog pelt. Does that imply there are giant hedgehogs?
Uh-oh. I mean, it might. I haven't really thought about it until just now.
Big boys.
Can you tame a giant hedgehog?
I know for a fact that there's weirder things in this game you can tame than the turkeys, but I don't know if the giant hedgehog is one of them.
That would be great, though.
I would like to get to the jungle at least one more time before we end this segment. Ideally, I'd like to get farther than that, but you know, I know not to.
Oh, well, that sucks.
Yeehaw, everybody! All right, it's time to dial in, dial on, tune on. Drop
This
out.
time, baby, I'll be bulletproof.
Yeah. It's time to we're gonna do it. Is what we're gonna do. We're gonna win.
And do it, and do it, and do it, do it, do it.
We're gonna win.
Doing it and doing it and doing it well.
Oh,
Glasses.
glasses.
Ocular augmentation device. OAD.
Ah, the ghost pot. I would like the riches contained within, but
Post God.
only if I can safely procure it. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna dig. Monty first.
Dog.
And then we get the... Okay, there we go.
Cooking with the pot.
Hello again, Shredney.
Hello.
Shredney,
Oh,
I
yes?
want to tell you a fact.
What fact?
You're a friend.
Thank you. You are too.
Yes.
That is an inclusive you, which also includes Trey.
Aw.
Yeah.
Although I think that I messed up the plural
blood
distinction there.
Sacrifice. Blood sacrificey.
Now, can I get some more...
Bombs?
No, I mean, that would be nice too, but more dudes. More bodies for the altar.
Bodies.
More bodies to hit the floor.
I didn't want to be obvious about it.
Well, I mean, the one that came to mind with me was, do you realize our bodies could fall apart
Yeah, but that's because
at a second?
I'm gonna try something. Does this work? Is this anything? No. Okay. No.
You might need to, like, break it and explode her head.
Well, I'm not gonna do that because I was some ghost.
Like a real archaeologist. A real archaeologist breaks things.
Yeah, a real archaeologist on the moon. In the ruins on the moon. The moon
An archaeologist
Like-
studying pants.
Like lovers from the moon.
Now, my turkey, my gobble gobble friends, I am about to betray your trust in a truly catastrophic way. And I am sorry for this. But it must be done for the greater good. By which I mean my benefit and absolutely not yours in any way.
The greater good.
Yes.
The greatest good you're ever gonna get.
What does that mean?
Honey, where's my super suit?
Where is my super suit?
Oh, that! Oh no, it's been a while.
We are talking about the greater good. Greater good. I am the greatest good you are ever going to get.
Let's see something. Can I pick this up while I'm on the turkey? I cannot. That's tragic.
Yeah, but
Sorry
can you
about
pick
this,
it up
buddy.
and then get on the turkey?
No. I'm reasonably confident I cannot.
Oh.
Armed and dangerous.
I mean, you can try.
Well, I could have, and I might have if the ghost was not about to show up.
Oh, yeah.
Because
Yeah,
I saw the notice on the bottom of the screen.
Yeah, I saw that.
Feel a chill run up your spine.
A terrible chill.
A ghost
I
has
have to go-
entered the chat.
I gotta go get that back, huh? I mean, it does make sense. I won't say it doesn't, but it's a little annoying.
You remind me of the man. What man? The man with the power. What power? The power of voodoo. Voodoo you do. You remind me of the man.
What is
You
this?
remind me of the babe. What babe?
Babe. Yes, from Labyrinth.
Oh, I've actually seen that movie, although not since I was like 10.
I was quite fond of that movie when I was a small youngin.
Oh, the dart's poison. That's good to know.
Poison doggy.
And then I became aware of David Bowie's other work after that. And that was nice.
Murderer.
Yeah. You're not wrong.
I mean, but at least you look cute doing it.
It's taking the Kopala is doing the dark side path in Spelunky, basically.
Like-
bloodthirsty.
Yeah, like,
You hear the beating of drums.
The drums.
What does that mean in the context of this game?
Oh, that means it's the floor that the dude's on. The guy with the
Imagine all the girls.
Oh, you just
boys.
Excuse me?
skewered yourself.
Thankfully, I only lost.
And the drums.
The drum gets strung. You know, it's unfortunate that I can't remember the precise lyrics to that song because they're really kind of funny in a warped way.
Which song is that?
Car Seat Headrests The Drum, which is one of the better songs on My Back Is Killing Me, Baby, which is one of his better albums.
Uh-huh.
And it was also redone, and actually redone very well for Teens of Style, which was kind of a compilation of re-recordings of his earlier stuff. It is a song that on the surface is about, like, you know, a metaphorical way of talking about a bunch of, like, shitty people in this person's life that he knows, or, like, roommates and things. Like, people who aren't necessarily, like, you know, like, the person feels inimically towards, but, you know, it's sort of like that kind of... There's definitely Raymond Carver vibes going on here.
Right.
Like, with that sort of living in squalor in your 20s.
Let's go!
But then he talks about in, like...
Guys, I got him.
Neat. But in the bridge, he talks about, like, how he's, what is it called? That he is the creator of these characters, and sort of like that weird metafictional aspect creeps in, because it's about writing songs about people you know. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And like that weird ambiguity of the feeling, because you're creating a character who isn't that person, but you're also, and that character may essentially just be you and the worst qualities of yourself being projected onto a third person. And his later song Cosmic Hero is just that taken to the logical conclusion, which it's almost entirely in the second person, but it's really clearly a dressing down of himself indirectly by projecting it onto someone. Like, and you know, and if you really wanted to be kind, you'd have forgiven them a long ass time ago. And if you really want to know how kind you are, ask yourself why you're lying in bed alone.
Let's go! Hey, sorry, I totally tuned out for the past 10 minutes. What are we talking about?
The use of metafiction as confessional songwriting in the work of Car Seat Headrest.
Goodness, I can't leave you guys alone for 5 minutes.
But yeah, I'm really very fond of those songs, and also like the entire album Twin
God damn it,
Fantasies
it
of a
happened
Wild
again.
Thing like that.
Okay.
Kind of an interesting solution to, you know, the idea of like not fully being able to like identify with one's own work, even if they're like writing personal matters.
Mm-hmm.
Ow. Damn.
Oof.
How could this happen to
Been
me?
to me, I've made my mistakes.
Anyway,
I mean, like, Go-Go, I see what you're saying, but that's not the point of the song. It really isn't. And it's kind of about self-loathing. I don't know how to explain it.
you know what I know how to explain? Someone is supposed to ask me what, so I can make the joke.
What?
The end of the plot of the end of Evangelion, full 3 hours, unlimited, to the congressional floor.
Unlimited Blade works.
I really love that fake YouTube video thumbnail. Senator Bernie Sanders explains the plot of End of Evangelion to the Senate floor. Unabridged.
That would be an interesting way to filibuster something.
Now, my colleagues would have you believe that Shinji is blameless in all this. However, that is not what Bernie Sanders sounds like, but, you know, you get the idea.
You really need to, like, just, like, get into that zone of that, like, old school Brooklyn accent.
Open the mouth a little bit.
I think I can do the
huge is like a big part of it.
I think I can get the my colleagues would have you believe part down, but everything after that.
The billionaires.
Shinji.
I'm once again asking you to understand the plight of Shinji Ikari.
That's just what Bernie Sanders should do now that his presidential campaign's over again.
I mean,
he should just become an anime critic.
I mean, in all seriousness, he is actually doing like a lot of policy stuff behind the scenes, which awesome for him. But I would love to
become an anime critic instead.
Yeah, Bernie Sanders anime critic would just be. It'd be one of the most popular, like, channels on YouTube. You just know it is. Bernie Sanders discusses anime. Like... just like I mean, I think that would be truly uniting the country. Would be like just that we can all recognize that Bernie Sanders is the best anime critic.
You know, the moral dilemmas presented by Full Metal Alchemist by Hiromu Arakawa.
Yes. Oh my god. Oh no. Bernie entering the room with a take on whether 2003 or the
Brotherhood is better.
That's the other key aspect of Bernie Sanders' anime critic is him pronouncing all the Japanese names as though they are English names.
Yeah, like, I mean, like, well, or like, even better yet, is like, that he actually is pretty close, but it's all with American vowels. It's like, you know, it's like that it's not wildly off, but it's like, Hiromu Arakawa.
Yeah, no, there we go. What happened to this live stream? I feel like we were so on for it like 10 minutes ago, and it's all just gone. It's all gone to pot.
Dude,
I feel like this is like
it.
I feel like this is like bottom 5 bits we've ever done. To be honest with you.
Is it though? We've done so much worse.
We're basically just making fun of Bernie Sanders' accent, which is not really very nice now that I think about it.
No, I mean, look, I know that I say water. I have no room to negotiate.
Water?
And also, when I yell, I go like full Philadelphian.
Hold
I
on,
say it,
hold
and
on.
bad becomes a 2-syllable word.
Hey, hold on. No. We got an important question.
We gotta break this down. This down.
How does your grandfather pronounce the word Google, Go-Go? Your presumably like very like East German grandfather.
Oh my.
I want to know.
I like that you chose to open a bottle at the same time I was filling this mug.
I was just like, she's already making noise, so I'll just take a sip of my drink while she is.
Yeah, that's extremely fair.
He says it more like goggle. That's not that weird.
Goggle.
Goggle.
I can, goggle. Goggle? Goggle?
Goggle.
Huh. Oh, God.
Go-Go, does your grandfather have an extremely German first name? Because that's what I always imagine when I think of, like, old German people. They're always named, like, fucking Friedrich or something like that.
So, I know that Google was meant to be a pun on the number,
Mm-hmm.
but I didn't realize that the number was also pronounced Google.
Yeah, it's weird.
I kind
right?
of hate that, actually.
Do you know how
Like,
it got that name? It's the stupidest fucking story of anything ever.
It's not stupid.
It
It's
is
kinda
stupid.
cute.
Fucking
It was
guy that came up with the term asked his like 4-year-old son what it should be called, and that's what the kid said.
Like, no,
Because
well,
he
like,
was
what
bored.
he would... No, he asked his like 4-year-old son or nephew. It might have been his son, yeah. It was like, or 5-year-old, and it was like what you would call like just a lot of something, like a lot of something. And he was like a Google.
Yeah,
It was like,
look,
no, I respect that.
it's not the most dignified etymology. Is all I'm getting at.
Yeah, but is math actually dignified? Like it thinks it is, but like,
Huh?
does anyone actually?
That's interesting, Go-Go. I'm not gonna try to guess it because I
dangerous to be alive.
will. Hello?
Hello.
We got an unexpected guest on somebody's end.
Yeah, Kennedy was talking to me
Okay.
about an Among Us game.
Did she win?
The little sis was sussed out.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Green bee looking kind of sus though.
Green bee looking kind of sus. God, I hate being the imposter in that game to the point where like I will actively throw if I am given said role.
I don't play Among Us. I am incomprehensibly bad at hidden role games. Like, and I just don't really enjoy them that much. That's the other part of it.
So, I haven't played with you guys because I haven't been made aware of the fact that you guys play.
Yeah, there's the Space Station Mafia is the name of the channel, I think.
Yeah.
It's the Among
Yeah.
Us.
Gotcha.
The
It is
Among Us
possible.
channel.
It is possible that I might join, but I will say it now. I will actively throw if I am given imposter.
No, you gotta at least try.
I've made efforts. It's no.
I mean, even if you lose, at least it's an honest loss. That bat fucking sniped me. Get out of here.
But
Bat. Batman doesn't use guns. Do I look like Batman? Dusty ass.
but do you ever just bat?
I was the batter for my middle school baseball team. Well, one of our batters. I was not very good, which is why I only played in like. Well, I don't know. I mean, I was a child, so like, how do you qualify good or bad at that age? Getting out of there. But I didn't play in that many games, and I hated doing it, so I didn't do it again the following year. Our team was called the Thunder, by the way, for reasons that I'm not really aware of.
Thunder, feel the thunder.
Lightning, then the thunder.
That
What?
song is real bad.
What happened to Imagine Dragons?
I mean, they were never that good.
Whoa.
I'm gonna be
You
honest.
monster!
Whoa, what's the
monster!
what's the problem, bud? I was just mining.
You broke the turkey jail.
I thought you were all just gonna suddenly
You broke
defend
the turkey
the
jail.
first
Now
Imagine
man's off his
Dragons
shit.
at me.
I mean, I think Radioactive's alright.
Okay, Radioactive is
I don't
good.
think
The
I
first
know.
album has some good songs.
Yeah, they are. So here's my experience. It was like somebody actually made the interesting observation that part of the reason why Imagine Dragons arguably get a disproportionate amount of hate is in a way like, and it is not specifically because of this, but it's indirectly related to the fact that they are a bunch of like clean-cut, overly nice Mormon guys.
Those are dung beetles, Dogo. It's a real animal.
And like, here's the thing that I have observed in terms of unfair, like, you know, like, just being very unfair is that, like, it seems like there are exactly, you are allowed as a member of the Church of Latter-day Saints to either play two kinds of music: really boring pop rock or slowcore.
Are Imagine Dragons Mormons?
Yes, they are. Strangely enough.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Well, like, that whole question aside, like, the thing, like, here's the thing. I have never been annoyed. Are you okay?
I'm fine.
It sounded like you fell down the stairs or something. Anyway,
No, I just opened my freezer.
Weird. weird. Anyway, like, I've never been actively annoyed by an Imagine Dragons song.
Mhm.
Their music's just very, like, nondescript.
It's the mono genre. As
Yeah, I mean, you know, there's, like, Maroon 5 and all that. Really, the
Yeah.
Mad Chainsmokers songs are, like, all in this
Mhm.
category. Like,
yeah, it's
where
that type of,
where it's just like music-shaped music. Like, I don't know how.
yeah,
else to
it's
put
like it's the songs are structured roughly like rock songs, but have very few of the instrumental signifiers. But they don't really have the instrumental signifiers of anything in particular either.
Yeah, it's just like, again, like music-shaped music. It's
Yeah,
just,
exactly. That's
just
why people
like
call it the mono genre.
lowercase p popular music.
Engineered to score high on the Billboard Hot 100, but little else.
Actually,
Yeah.
this is a different medium and a, you know, more obscure piece of media because of that, but I had the same observation about God of High School, which was the Crunchyroll
Yeah.
thing that they funded last season. It was just, like, very... Like it wasn't bad. I enjoyed parts of it. I didn't enjoy other parts, and it's just...
It's anime-shaped anime.
It's a television series. Yeah, like, it's just... I like, legitimately, I think that trying to find something new to say about God of High School once a week is, like, the greatest challenge I have faced as a writer at GGA.
Wow.
Like, I don't think the show is bad. I was, like, decently positive on it in many of my articles for there, and I stand by those opinions. But, like...
It's anime-shaped anime.
Yeah, like, there's just not much to say about it. It's a extremely by-the-book shonen series. Which is weird, because it's, like it's adapted from a Korean webcomic. You'd think that would add, like, some wrinkle to the formula, but it doesn't really.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean that... Yeah, like, the thing is, there are going to be a lot of people in South Korea who also have, like, watched all the standard shonen series and learned those lessons well, and not necessarily in the way you want people to learn those lessons.
Yeah, I don't know. Like I felt like Tower of God was really good. Despite drawing, you know, some of those same formulas.
Yeah.
But God of High School is just like...
Also, Tower of God's been running a really long time.
Well, so is God of High School. I think they're almost as old as each other.
Huh.
Yeah,
but, like,
they're
the
both
thing was,
pretty old.
I actually hadn't heard a whole lot about God of High School, but Tower of God, there was buzz for that for ages.
Yeah.
Because it is, at least, it's interesting.
Yeah.
And has subtext.
That's actually the other thing. Like, if you asked me to tell you what God of High School's, like, thematic core was, I don't think I could. Like, I don't really know. It's like, there's this very, very faint undercurrent of, like, South Korean nationalism, but I think that might just be like ambient bleed-in from what the culture is like down there.
Yeah, possibly.
But
the
weird thing
although South Korea tends to, in my experience, be a little less relentlessly, like, nationalist in an ambient way than Japan can be.
Maybe. I mean, I don't know.
At least partly as a consequence of the fact that they had
what I've heard from people.
Yes, I was just saying because of the military dictatorship, and then what's her face, who was the daughter of the military dictator, being the president forever, and they finally ousted her, and they had like fireworks going.
Yeah, well, there was like another. I guess that's another thing. Like, at the very end of the series, they're like the evil like cult group that's behind everything is like, and now we rig the presidential elections. And I'm like, okay, well this clearly has some real life subtext, but that's like that's the end of the show. That happens at the end of the last episode, and it doesn't really have anything to do with what came before that. So like, I don't really know. I don't know. It's a strange series. I think the thing that they're giving me... I probably shouldn't say this, because I don't actually know for sure, but I think the thing that they're giving me this coming season is Noblesse, which is, like, about a bunch of, like, buff vampire dudes, I think. So
Oh my.
That's, you know, it's something to write about there, at least.
I mean, you could always send that over to me.
I'm not giving you my job, Brittany. You want to watch Noblesse? Be on Crunchyroll sometime in the near future.
No, yeah. But anyway,
I know you were joking. I just chose to play along.
I know. No, I totally no. You did the right thing. You did the right thing, Jim. So no, what was I gonna say? Was so like. Partly I was gonna respond. Gogo had mentioned that there was about Mormon new metal and free jazz, and actually that's also bizarrely accurate. Like there are, new metal. Oh, that reminded me of a whole thing. Is that like of the realization from hearing this? Okay, do you really know where the term butt rock came from?
No.
It came from the whole bumper thing that those sorts of rock radio stations have where they say, "We play nothing but rock."
Oh, I get it. It's fun.
Yeah. And that it's like, because it, like, describing exactly what genre it is. Like,
I am suddenly remembering a Tumblr post I saw that was making fun of this, where it's just like, we play nothing but rock, hard rock, none of that pussy shit, followed by Imagine Thunder by Imagine Dragons.
But like the thing is that with that kind of like that's sort of like the rock, like the quote unquote heavy equivalent of the mono genre, is that type of like very neutral, like,
I suppose so.
It's like that mishmash of like elements of like you've got grunge, post grunge, new metal, even like splashes of like just sort of like weird singer-songwriter-y, hunger-dunger-dang. I'm feeling angst about my life kind of stuff, but then suddenly there's a rap metal breakdown.
I don't know.
It is the rock mono genre.
Go-Go, I think that having taste is much less important to being an anime critic than you think it is.
Oh, it really, yeah.
No, or, okay, no, the way I would put it is you have to have a taste. It does not have to be
articulate.
It doesn't have to be, like,
taste.
good taste.
Yeah, you don't have to have, like, quote-unquote good taste. You have to be able to, like, articulate your taste, is about it.
I don't know. I've seen, like, 10 minutes of a Giga video. I would say either that's optional.
Like, the funny thing with, like, Giga...
No.
I will say... No, I was gonna, like... You're talking to me, or...
No, I'm talking to the fucking game.
Okay, I was like, that I know for a fact from some other things that he can be very articulate. But it is very specifically because of the kind of... Basically, it's, he makes clickbait material. That's his whole thing. So, like, I don't particularly like his sort of thing. But it's like, I don't think that he's actually incapable of being articulate.
Yeah.
Now, there are other people...
I was joking.
Who just straight up can't be. It's just the worst. Like but then again, it's like I think that you could sort of see modern internet criticism of pulp formats as a pulp format in and of itself, if that makes sense.
Your Sean babies and whatnot.
Yeah, it's like, it's like, you know, for example, like, people who criticize webcomics as a living, and there aren't many of them, like, that is a pulp format in the same way that webcomics are a pulp format. It's like, it is the equivalent in critical form. And that can, and also you see the range of that with anime as anime becomes more established in the Anglosphere, is that you see more of, you know, like that quote-unquote authoritative voice. But even then, that's still like, there's still a multiplicity of different people with different opinions and different writing styles, and on different sorts of platforms that do things in different ways. And, you know, but that it is ultimately like, there is no bar for entry.
Yeah.
And that's both a good thing and a bad thing. In the same way that, like, anyone can make a webcomic, can range from extremely talented people who wouldn't be backed otherwise, to doodles with terrible jokes.
To Jerk City, yeah.
I mean, but, well, Jerk City, that's half. That is the joke.
I don't like Jerk City, but that's another
That's
conversation.
valid, but no, I'm not saying it's invalid. I'm saying there's worse. There's so much worse.
Oh, I'm sure there is. But yeah, sorry, I just let you talk for a second because I was eating a candy bar. Not a candy bar, a Nutty Buddy bar, which is like a pastry, but you know what I mean.
No, I understand.
But
same principle.
But, like, yeah, no, I don't know. I think it's good. Honestly, like, I mean, honestly, like, I don't even know if the articulate yourself part is that important, depending on what you're trying to do.
Fair.
Some people, you know, like, I run into this sometimes, and I super don't get it, but it is a format people like reading, where they just put out, like, very, very short reviews of something, and the whole text of the review will basically just be, this is complete garbage, and that's, like, it.
Yeah, I do not care for that.
I don't get that, but people read that sometimes.
Now, I sometimes enjoy, in certain formats, like hyper-short, condensed reviews of things, but only when they're wicked. You know what
Yeah,
I mean?
no, I couldn't come up with a good example, because that's not how I write.
Yeah.
But it'll be like, you know, like 3 sentences long, and the opinion will boil down to, like, this is a knockoff of something else. And it's like, okay, I mean, maybe it is, but...
But, like, whereas, like, I think in order to, like, do the hyper-short review thing well, you have to kind of pull off... Like, it's sort of like, I mean, Fantano famously had the whole Why You Know review segment, still does it. And then, you know, like, guys like Mike the Snare, where you have, like, these hyper-short reviews, which are essentially sort of jokes, but the underlying opinion is sincere. And it's like this very brief summary of feelings about things that like in the case of Fantano's thing, the whole point was that it's things that he couldn't think of like a reasonable way to extend that. You know, like I don't have enough thoughts to make a decent review.
Yeah, that's happened to me before. Like, actually, like, especially by the time I was done recapping it, like, I thought about trying to review God of High School, but I was just like, why? Like, there's not really...
This is a cup of slightly warm milk.
Thanks, Shreddy. But
you know what I mean by that, right?
Oh, you were being metaphorical. I thought you were just describing what you were drinking.
No,
To be honest
I was
with
referring
you.
to to like with God of High School, it's not lukewarm, it's not fully warm, it's just kind of warm, and it's milk.
I guess like I actually kind of wanted to talk about that show a little bit more because like it's weird because there's things about it that I feel like should feel way more distinctive than they do. There's like a Kung Fu Gyaru character, but she only is in half of one episode and doesn't do anything important. And like the main bad guy's gimmick initially is that he can summon the sharks, but then he like gets a power up before he actually fights anybody, and he just turns into like a generic demon.
So it's like, what if you wanted to do Hunter x Hunter powers, but the execution were boring.
Yeah, no, like Gogo. I can't tell if Gogo is trying to be funny, but when I first saw the guy, I was like, "That's kind of sick." He doesn't technically summon like whole sharks. He summons shark.
I need to let my cat out of the ring. She's very annoying.
Yeah, no, I can hear.
This is Zoe. Zoe is she expresses herself very vocally.
Good cat.
She is a sweetheart, and she's also completely insane.
Yeah, Gogo, like, it sounds interesting, right? But they don't really let him do very much, and by the time that he actually gets to fight anybody, he's turned into this, like, like, angel demon thing, which, like, has been done.
Jane, this is why I'm like, I think you would actually like Hunter x Hunter.
I know I would like Hunter x Hunter. I just like need to find the time.
Oh yeah, totally valid.
But like
it's long.
But like I don't know. It's very strange. But it's the series comes up with these good ideas, and part of this I think might be like because it's adapted from a very long webcomic, and they wanted to speed through the whole first arc in one part. But it like everything just happens so quickly that you can't grab a hold of anything really.
Yeah.
Excuse me. Oh, okay. Well, I just killed both of us, so cool.
Oof, I'm sorry. Yeah.
But like, yeah, like there's like the Sharkman thing. There's these things called Sharyoks, which are like, basically like fucking cleric powers from D&D, where you like call upon a patron deity and they do something for you. In practice, a lot of them end up working like stands from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, but it's fine. But they never really do anything with that either. Like there's like the three main characters get them, but it's not really like a journey for any of them. And of the three, only Mira, who is the girl of the group, gets like a cool one, and she doesn't get to use it that much. So like. It's very. It's weird. Like there's stuff where if they just let it sit for a little bit longer, it would be better.
Yeah. I just keep thinking is like part of the thing with like, especially why I think you would like Hunter x Hunter, and like and I already understand that you're just gonna eventually just make time for it. Is because it gets really inventive with power stuff and with how people use them.
Yeah, it's part of the appeal of that was a big bomb.
Also JoJo's does that sort of thing. Just in a kind of different way. And was definitely an influence on Hunter x Hunter, which there is some stuff apparently very, very late in the manga that, like, straight up is, like, stand-like stuff going on, but it's, there's a twist on it. But it's like, yeah. Also, the character. I'm just remembering the character Melody is delightful. She's really good. She shows up in the arc where things get serious.
Yeah. We could talk about like a good anime.
Okay.
Want to do that?
Sure.
Salt Lily Bouquet started today.
Okay.
That show is about lesbians with giant weapons, and you should watch it. Generally, like everyone should watch it.
Sounds like a plan.
It's not like super inventive, I get, or like deep, I guess. At least not so far. But like, you know, I kind of feel like if you have a central premise that good, you sort of don't need to be.
That's fair.
People already been calling it fucking Shaft-a-Gear because it's
Shaft-a-Gear.
Conceptually fairly similar, and it is indeed a Shaft show. But I like it so far. I don't know what to make of it tonally yet. It might get sad. I don't know.
I don't think that, like, from what I can tell, like, but then again, I haven't watched a ton of Modern Yuri or read a ton of it, is that, like, I don't know, it doesn't, like, seem like it's consistently that depressing a genre.
A lot of stuff that gets anime is more on the dramatic side. Like,
yeah,
they can, like,
yeah.
you know, like, bloom into you and citrus and stuff like that.
Yeah, I mean, I guess that's fair. Although at the same time, from what I understand about them, I wouldn't compare those two in tone other than maybe that.
I don't know, most like I read a decent amount of Yuri manga, and most of what I read is like very light comedy stuff.
Yeah,
But maybe we're just reading different things. I don't know. I'm not the kind of person who like, and you know.
Oh, yeah, like, I mean, I do think also that's similar to the problem of it's like there is good stuff that is done, so far as I can tell, in manga with things involving male-male romance, but a lot of yaoi anime is just
Well, I don't know what you're referring to then, Gogo, because like I can't. I mean, maybe I'm just not familiar, but like I can't think of any particularly recent examples. But also, I don't know how recent you mean when you say modern. So I suppose that's the other.
Yeah, because like there's also like fairly old Yuri, which is a whole different ballgame.
A whole different.
What is that advertising happening in the background?
You lost, by the way.
You guys ever pay 15% or less for a mattress?
Kennedy shoves the phone in my friggin' hand, tells me to play an Among Us round for her. She's imposter.
Just don't be suspicious.
Don't be
easy.
Don't be suspicious, right? Just win, forehead.
Oh my god.
Just achieve victory.
Just like
Can't be
just
as
play
bad as
cool.
Cammy.
Play
That's
cool.
not nice.
Can't be as bad as Cammy. Oh no.
I don't play the game, but I do like seeing like compilations of text chats where
Oh my.
it'll be like Orange saw Red getting murdered and didn't report it. They must be the imposter. And the response is just, I did not care about it.
Yeah, but I I'm gonna be real. I can imagine Cammy not being great at Among Us.
That's not nice.
Or not Among Us in general, but specifically playing imposter.
He didn't roll.
I don't mean that in a mean way. I'm just like, as a personality thing, I understand.
We're switching over to... I almost said to Spelunky. No, that's what we're playing now. We're switching over to Geoguessr.
I don't think that, like, I don't think I would be very good at Among Us, to be real.
Ugh. Oh, Lord. I might, like, just actually go to bed after the stream is over. I'm weirdly tired. I guess I didn't get
Jane sleeps while I listen to mouth sounds.
Which is about sleeping. Really makes you think.
Well, no, that's mouth dreams.
Or, yeah, that's... You know what I meant.
I knew what you meant. And I'm a jerk.
Don't fucking... You come onto my program. Tell me how to do my job. My colleagues would have you believe... Wow, that was... I don't know what happened to my voice right there. I got something stuck in my throat, I think.
My colleagues would have you believe.
Hey, Google, you gonna, like, open at some point so I can play GeoGuessr?
Geoguessr?
Yeah, we're gonna go spelunking in real life.
I quickly need to use the bathroom. I will be back in a sec.
Okay. I actually also do, but I'm gonna wait until I can put a Last FM.
That is fair.
My colleagues would have you believe that I am an octopus in a human suit. Self-evidently ridiculous. McAfee, fucking go away. Get out of here. Go back to Belize. Belize. I think it's pronounced Belize. I'm not actually sure though.
It's Belize.
It's Belize.
Unless I missed some memo somewhere.
Alrighty.
Belize.
Let me turn the image on for you, and then I'm gonna go hit the restroom real quick. Right, I have to fucking do this again every time. Hello, Alice. I gotta do this again every time I scan, do the thing. No, I don't care about the capture method. I want you to capture a specific... Yes, there we go. Okay. Fit to screen. There's no way this works, right? Let me just check. Well, it works for the words. Works for the player, at least. I'll be right back. Don't go nowhere.
Hello.
Hey.
How are you doing?
Love how Jane leaves right as you come.
Yeah. Hi, Alice. How you be doing with the things?
Stuff and things be happening.
I do find it funny that, like, at this point, half of our viewership are moderators.
Yeah. It do be working out that way.
Yeah. Text chatting from a vaporwave version of Tokyo, vibing with peeps. Yeah. Vapor Tokyo. I would really like to see the compilation film Neo Tokyo. Like, it's a collection of animated shorts.
I think I've heard of it.
Yeah, oh crap, which ones are in it? There's one where there is like a young girl with, I think, a cat and goes on this crazy psychedelic journey. Mm-hmm. And, is it the one with Magnetic Rose in it? Oh, I'm not going to bother answering that guy right now. Neo Tokyo. Oh no, the Running Man is in it. Oh man. The Running Man is a short film by Yoshiaki Kawajiri. Who is best known for stuff like Wicked City. Which is like that, is, you know, like ultra violent, but really beautifully animated, like action horror stuff. You know, it's like, it's schlock, but it's beautiful.
Gotcha. Yeah, and I think that for me, like, I remember the it was this another producer that was on Audio Tool, the old site that I used to make music on. They named their EP Neo Tokyo after the movie. So like it kind of had that same aesthetic, and like the cover, I think, was a screenshot from one of the short films that was included in it.
Hello, I'm back.
Hello.
Does Vapor Tokyo condense into Rainfall Tokyo?
Oh my. That is... Yeah, we were just talking about the anime film Neo Tokyo.
I have not seen that.
Yeah, I haven't either, but I really want to. I've seen clips from it, like I was talking earlier about like Labyrinth Labyrinthos, which is about a girl and her cat like wandering around through this like psychedelic dreamscape parallel dark Tokyo. And then like the second segment is The Running Man, which is one of the earliest things by Yoshiaki Kawajiri, who did like Wicked City, where it's like all this crazy violent schlock, but it's like beautifully animated. And in this case, it's about like a guy in like, you know, this crazy death race in like, I think it's like in space or something, and he like, and like he overclocks himself, and it is.
I'm familiar with
real hardcore. It makes Redline look very tame.
I mean, to be honest with you, I don't really like Redline that much.
No, like I know that, but I am saying like it's dark. Oh, and the third one is the order to stop construction, which I don't remember a whole lot about, except what little totally snippets I've seen of it are kind of funny.
Hold on. Remove this. Get this out of here. Sorry, I've suddenly forgotten how to properly capture the thing. Also, yes, Alice, I do. I don't know why I would ever, in a million years, want to capture, like, the streaming software. Like, what would the purpose of that be?
What Streamlabs itself is doing?
Yeah, like, what... Alright, well, this isn't how this normally works, but I can't figure out how to get it full screen at the moment without covering a bunch of shit up. So, I guess this is what we're gonna do. Let's see. What do you guys... This is all specific. I don't like doing the, super specific ones, unless we do United States no blurry. But... we could do United States no blurry. How do you feel about that one today?
Oh, that seems like a good call.
Alright.
Although I wouldn't mind like one of the interesting world maps.
Yeah, we can do that one next. Alright, folks. Guesses are within the United States. Continental, or does it include Hawaii and Alaska? I do not know. Although, this doesn't look like Hawaii. It might be Alaska.
Yeah,
Probably more like
it's more like the Pacific Northwest, like Northern
yeah,
California.
like fucking Washington or something.
Yeah, NorCal, Washington. Doesn't seem like wet enough to be Oregon. But it could be.
Azalea, Columbine, and Crystal Springs. Well, those are town names generic enough that they could be anywhere. Hello, Edlin.
Yeah,
We're in
a national park. Okay. Okay, that scans.
Yeah, that sounds about right. We found Iggy Azalea.
Oh
I
no.
wasn't looking for Iggy Azalea.
Oh man.
Definitely. Definitively. Grant Grove Market. My favorite Mac Miller song, rest in peace. He has a song called Frick Park Market. That wasn't a very good joke. We're in Illinois. Wait, no, that's not the... What am I fucking saying?
That's the POW MIA.
For like half a second, I thought that was Abraham Lincoln. That's why I said that.
Wait, what does it say on the post office again?
U.S. Post Office.
I think there was a second sign on it, like not there, over to the bigger arch. On
No, that's
the
a
thing.
Grant Grove Market. It's the one that I read already. Maybe like
Grant Grove
here.
Market. Okay. Grant Grove.
Lodging, gift shop, and I'm gonna guess restaurant at the end here or something. Yeah.
Yeah,
okay.
probably.
Yep, I was right. What do I win?
Visitor Center, rather.
Welcome to Grant Grove. This is just the address. That is not useful.
Okay, maybe there will be a sign that will tell us something about this. Like, well, on the other end, I assume, like away from the
Yeah,
parking
no,
lot.
we're not getting anything out of over here. There's a crosswalk sign. I feel like a crosswalk sign is the kind of thing where if you need the sign, you've already like
Kings Canyon.
yeah.
There's that.
I'm gonna see if I can get a better look at the sign on the other side. Kings Canyon Visitor Center. Where the fuck is Kings Canyon? Kings Canyon. Anybody know where Kings Canyon is?
Isn't that the arena in Apex Legends?
Oh, is this like a fucking no hunting sign or something? I can't tell. That actually, we've lost camera quality after we went over this boundary here. You think it rings a bell? Well, I don't think we're getting anything more specific. So, if you wanna,
Let's keep going down this
the guess.
lonesome road.
Clear Lake, Sequoia National Park in where? Kings Canyon sounds like a Cedar Fair amusement park. That joke is for Trey.
Oh my.
Nice.
You think we're in Northern Cali?
King's Dominion.
Yeah, I was thinking,
King's
like, from the
Island.
trees.
King's Canyon. It's the trilogy.
Like, let's see, Shasta, Trinity,
Sorry, I thought that
Klamath.
I briefly thought that said Shasta Nasty National Park.
Sasha's
Nasty.
Nasty. Oh man. Yeah, it's probably up there or Mendocino,
That's way too down. Yeah.
Klamath.
I don't know. We'll say we're like here.
I'm gonna say a little further north. Shit.
Yeah, okay.
Absolutely.
Evan was right.
Kings Canyon
There it
National Park is like way down.
That's
oh
my
yeah.
bad.
Like, well, Edlin would know.
You're in a national
Yeah,
park,
Edlin.
not a national forest. Sorry, those are different things. I had no idea.
Yeah, they are. But I.
I'm
often
sorry,
forget.
Ellen. That was my bad. I didn't
Because-
go down far enough.
Well, that was our own fault for being.
Look,
Doofuses.
sometimes I just don't want to spend 10 extra minutes looking at the minimap, okay? Can I be honest with you?
I mean,
The
I
yoga
kind of
garden.
like wandering around mini.
No, I like
things.
wandering around like the actual street view, but like
Oh,
this,
that's true.
I don't really care for that much. Your hometown hobby store. Get a hobby. What a passive aggressive name for a business.
Get a hobby. We sell fun.
What do they have? I wanna examine these brands and see if I can figure out.
Let me see if I recognize any of them. Hang on.
Um,
Yeah, we got Revell, we got Horizon. Is Lionel there? I don't know if I see Lionel, but the aesthetic of the logo for the sign is very much inspired by
What?
the Lionel trains.
Oh.
Oh yeah, there it is. It's right
yeah.
there.
That would be-
Yeah,
that would
we
be
got
some
Estes
cool
too.
reference to trains, yeah.
Testers.
When
Yeah.
they say when someone calls their store a hobby shop, my first assumption is always like, oh, they sell Dungeons and Dragons stuff.
Well,
Not
I
that
mean,
one.
some of them kind of like cross over into that, but like really it depends on the place.
Rizzes.
Like, most-
What does it say on that sign below the?
Oh, sure. Oh, we're in Uniontown, Pennsylvania. Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
there you go.
Do you know where Uniontown is, Shredney? It doesn't ring a bell.
I can't remember. I think it's a little closer to our side of the PA. Not quite there. A little further north.
Well, I think it's not,
Maybe not. Okay,
it's not
but
around
further,
here,
and also
because-
further west.
because if it was around here, I'd have heard of it.
Maybe a little further
Maybe over
south.
near
I'm
like
a fool.
Shamokin.
Uniontown. It might be around Harrisburg. Like a
That
little
would
further
make
south.
sense. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, we were a little bit farther west, but there it
Yeah,
is.
we were further west.
Oh hi,
closer to-
Ohiopol. That's
Ohio Pile.
Ohiopol.
Where were we nearest?
We were near. Well, I guess we were closer to Pittsburgh.
Oh, we were
actually,
way closer to
like
Pittsburgh. Oh, I was way off. I did have a feeling as soon as I say that it's going to turn out to be near Pittsburgh, isn't it? Because I'd heard of Uniontown.
No, it was Uniontown, Pennsylvania.
That's what I'm saying. Is
No, I was talking to somebody in the chat. There's a smaller town. Oh yeah, there's California, Pennsylvania is a place. Yes, it's like I think it's mostly known for having a dumb name. To be honest with you, there's lots of places like that in Pennsylvania.
There was an alarmingly abandoned looking building just back there. Can we go back and look at that? Because I thought it was cool.
This one? Whoa.
Like, no, there was one further. There's this.
Yeah, I
This
mean,
thing.
nobody's
This
had a
Old ass
had a
like
business
warehouse.
in there.
Let's
for
get a little.
long time.
Can we get a little closer?
Oh
by,
my
like,
god, Shredney, sure. Here.
Yeah, neat. I think these things are so fucking cool.
I mean,
A little
I
depressing, but
I lived in Allentown for a good while, and there's like a big chunk of the city that was like that until a couple years ago, so I don't think it's that cool, but that's just me.
I mean, I like the aesthetics of decay.
Well,
That
you know
doesn't
what,
mean I want to
Shredney?
live there.
You know what, Shredney? When I'm speaking at your funeral, I'll make sure to mention that.
She always loved the aesthetics of decay, and now she has succumbed to them.
Yeah. And then nobody is going to know that you said that first, except for me and the people watching the stream.
And, well, you're allowed to dab when you say it.
Yes. Does that
Like,
mean
I'll
no
be dead,
embalming?
I won't even... I won't even care, but it'll be really funny.
Hey, Trey.
Yeah.
Did it go through your head too when we saw the building?
Unclaimed freight. Wait, what?
Unclaimed freight.
Unclaimed freight.
Ah, man. Yeah.
Oh no. What?
It's
You mean like Foreman Mills?
this was they're competitors, and they have like, well, I think are they competitors or does like one supply the other? They have some relationship. I forget what it is, but they have like almost the same jingle because it's just them yelling the name of the location.
Yeah. Foreman Mills.
Mitchell owns this, by the way.
Wait a second. Are we? Oh my God, we're in Pennsylvania again, aren't we?
Are we? Yeah, we could be.
It just gives me a vibe.
I don't know. There's lots of parts of the United States that look like this.
Ooh, a record store
next to a wing stop. There you go.
Wait, can you zoom in on the sign for the record store again?
Yeah,
I just want to.
It's just called a Records.
CDs, tapes, and a whole lot more. Wow. I fucking no. It's actually called something else. It's like something room.
Oh, Disco Dons. It's right there.
Disco Dons. Oh, Disco Don. Disco Dons. This is so great. I want to go to this place.
Gotta go to Disco Don's record shop.
And like buy a fuck ton of cassettes.
Greenville Czech Express. Well, wherever we are, it's Greenville. Wherever we are.
Okay, wait. It's blues, gospel, and country. Maybe we're in a part of Greenville in like, was it Kentucky the last time we were around?
There's a North Carolinian Greenville, but
there's also because that's actually a pretty like that particular mix of genres in like being advertised in a shop that sells CDs and cassettes. That's very like Southern.
When I was just a baby, my mama told me, son, always be a baby, never be a gun.
Oh my. Yada yada does it.
Shut the fuck up.
Yuri does.
Too tired for this right now.
I mean, that's also the content of the words yada yada does it. So, same hat,
Tired.
Same hat. Ooh, what was that? What is that sign on the corner say? Well, I mean the square one.
Just like some kind of like instructional sign. Hold on.
I know, but I just wonder about it.
Is it blank? Hold on.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
Have we entered the Twilight Zone? Because like there
What
are
a
occasionally
great-
some weird vibes around here.
What a great
I mean, this
sign.
is cute.
It's faded away. That's probably like a more likely explanation. Yeah. It's just like.
But I mean,
What an informative and helpful sign.
wait, what is that? A school?
I believe it's a church.
I was gonna say a church, but it could be could be a religious school.
Yes, let's read the sign. St. James Episcopalian Church, by the looks of it.
Okay, that makes sense. Okay. Well, so we know they're in the area. They're mainline Episcopalians.
Cool. That only narrows it down to the entire United States.
Well, no, that is more of an East Coasty thing.
I guess, but still, like there could be Episcopalians anywhere.
Like, well,
If we
like
saw
in terms
like
of anywhere, that's more like Catholicism, Lutherans,
I am willing to
are
bet
in
you
particular
money
places.
that there are Episcopalian. There's at least one Episcopalian church every one.
Yeah, but the concentration gets higher.
Sure,
around here.
yes, but like we only saw the one church. We saw
That's fair.
Like if
okay,
this
but,
one's
like,
also Episcopalian, then maybe we have something.
yeah, okay,
which
but
it might
like,
be.
well, it depends.
That's a new. That's what denomination is this? The freaking cross with the fire coming out of it.
They're a type. I think that are they that like a subset of evangelicals?
That sounds right. Is that what
Yeah,
the
but
New
it's
Life
like,
Church is?
but it's like something more specific than that. It seems similar to like
Jesus,
certain
he's
Methodist.
what you're looking for.
It seems similar to
Sorry,
certain
hold up.
Methodist imagery.
Hold up, is this the hierarchy of needs?
That. Jesus, he's what he's looking.
Is
He's
this
what
the,
you're looking for.
is this the hierarchy of needs, but it's just Jesus for all of them?
Maslow's
Really funny.
All the basics and then everything else. You know, don't they tell you that, like, generally speaking, trying to get all of your emotional needs out of a single relationship is a bad call?
Look, I wasn't raised in that particular kind of out there Christianity, so I don't know.
And I note that, like, I don't have I certainly do not have any sort of problem with believing in God by any stretch of the imagination. It's just that I sometimes feel about, like, really hardcore Protestantism. It's like, y'all need to step back from... Y'all need less Jesus.
Live Oak Cemetery. Wait,
It doesn't see itself as a relationship, but that's my point. It's very like... And often they explicitly use this as a metaphor as stuff about, like, Jesus being your boyfriend and shit. It's real weird.
Huh.
But
Maybe
I think
we
that
are
is
like on the
America,
like Georgia or somewhere.
especially. Maybe. Yeah, like, okay, let's see. Monster dryers, free Wi-Fi, drop off of them. Is it like, can you drive a monster dryer? Does it crush other dryers beneath its terrible spinning?
Shredney.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh no! Whoa! Oh
Well,
no!
that's terrible.
I mean, it's true, but it's terrible. It's like, but
we're
okay.
We're not gonna talk about that.
It's
Go,
not
go,
necrophilia
no.
if they're undead.
Stop! Where's Shark Kun when you need him?
Shark Kun has abandoned us. He abandoned us long ago, like Jesus.
South Main Church of Christ.
Oh, the Church of Christ, oh no, that's the Church of Christ, not the Church of God. The Church of God are Pentecostals.
It's so dumb, but those are two different things.
Wait, could you look at the sign again? Because I might have a clue.
What sign? Church sign?
The Church of Christ sign. Because, like,
It's just, like, there's not really anything super...
Because I'm trying... Because it might ring a bit... I only ask because it might ring a bell as to what denomination the technical... Oh, they're Baptists, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, like, we already knew we were in the South. Is there a route number at the intersection? I don't see a route number sign.
Isn't it wild that there are, like, so many Protestant denominations?
Here's what boggles my mind, okay? Protestantism has existed for, like, 500 years? 600?
Uh-huh.
At most. And there's, like, an order of magnitude more Protestant denominations than there are, like, Chalcedonian ones.
Yeah, like, the Chalcedonian and, like, you know, Miaphysite, that whole sort of thing, there are only a couple of those.
Yeah.
But then again, there are only a handful of Chalcedonians around. Like, to be 100% fair. Now, the fact that the Orthodox Church and the Catholic Church, well, granted, there's because the whole central authority thing, but there are fewer sects that you could consider. But even then, there are.
Pardon me.
sects.
Ecumenical is the word I meant to use. That's the one that's like the big tent for like
They
Catholic
reproduce by splitting.
like Catholic, Orthodox, Eastern, Coptic, whatever you like. The ones that are focused around sacramental stuff, as opposed to Protestants who aren't necessarily.
Yeah, like there are a lot, but yeah, like there are still like there are dozens upon dozens of major like Protestant sects, which is wild. And it's like, and now actually there's an even better example. If you look at Shia Islam, which has been around for like a good 500 more years than that, well over that. No, it's like closer to like that's like, you know, like 1300 years at this point, around that. It's like, you know, broke off, you know, like the two, and also the what are they called, the Ibadi broke off fairly early on. Like Shia has a lot of sects,
Pardon me,
but it doesn't have as many as Protestantism.
Yeah, you know, I have no insight to offer. The weird thing is, like, my family aren't even like old, what they call old blood Catholics. We like, they converted like a couple generations back. Like my grandma is extremely Catholic, and my great grandparents are Catholic. I don't know about beyond that though.
Yeah. My most like on my mom's side, it's mostly Episcopalians, going back pretty far. And then before that, like, we do have some Catholic family, mainly Irish Catholic, and like a handful of German Catholics, I think, here and there, maybe. Methodists, Quakers. Yeah, like
like proper Fellowship of Friends.
Yeah, like I mean, specifically, there's a branch of my family which is my my great grandfather's family, the what are they called? The Hawksworths, who were granted land under the Welsh Tract, which was signed by William Penn in 1701. To Welsh-speaking Quakers fleeing persecution in England, back when they were really going after the Welsh. And it was supposed to be an independent Welsh-speaking Quaker colony. So yeah, and the interesting thing is like that the name Hawksworth, the way it's spelled is very unusual, because it was probably changed extremely early on to make sure that no one would think he was English.
I don't know, guys. I'm sorry to interrupt you. Do you think we should just take a guess? Like, we're out in the weeds at this point.
Yeah.
We got.
Yeah, this is. We're. I am going to guess.
I think we're in Georgia.
I'll go with South Carolina.
South Carolina. I'll put us on the border between the two, like right about.
All right.
Nah, we were in Mississippi.
We were in Mississippi, huh? Greenville, Mississippi.
Near
Metcalf.
Near Metcalf.
And Swiftwater.
What the fuck is Metcalf? I don't know.
Metcalf and Swiftwater.
Is. You know.
We were near the fucking Mississippi.
The one what they named the state after.
Yep.
Man, can you imagine if fucking Pennsylvania had been named Lehigh instead? It'd be terrible.
It's
already confusing enough to find Lehigh County within Pennsylvania.
Or if they'd called Philadelphia Shackamaxon.
Shackamaxon? Was that like on the table at some point?
Shackamaxon is the town that was of the Lenape who were here when Penn arrived, that he bought the land from.
I mean, you know, it's not a bad name.
Yeah, it's like the site of Shakamaksun is down near where I think it's around where like Front Street, like around Front Street somewhere.
That's not an O'Reilly's Auto Parts. This
Down
is
by the docks.
This is a Quillen's Quality Foods. I've been misled. Kentucky? Wait, how do you... From the Quillens? Is that another chain that I've never heard of?
I assume it's like
I haven't even heard of that one.
US 52 and round state root signs. That means it's Kentucky.
Wow. Okay.
Thank you, Alice. We need to have you on here, like actually on here,
We'll do
because
that
like
sometime. Yeah,
you're extremely fucking good at this. What?
Oh, no, we were in a.
Oh no.
We were in Iowa.
Iowa's deceptive, isn't it?
We were in
dangerous land of deception.
In the town.
We were near
Host.
What is Agristars must be some kind of like supply company. Oh, Iowa also uses ground. Oh, that makes a weird amount of sense. Like they do both like them some corn for different uses.
What's that supposed to mean?
Well, Kentucky bourbon is a corn whiskey.
Hey, what the hell is somebody? Thing? Sorry, what the hell is someone from Kentucky called? A Kentuckian?
A Kentuckian.
Okay.
Yeah.
I can say that because I was one.
Yeah, and
no,
it's like
that's fair. I just I'd never thought of it before.
But it's like, yeah, like Kentucky. If I'm not mistaken, like the development of bourbon was explicitly to avoid, like. Well, I mean, partly it was because it was what was there, but it's also like that there were different taxation standards and, like sales standards based on, it being not a grain whiskey.
Sorry,
and it was easier to make.
Hold on. Does Domino's occupies the same building as a floral shop? That's a weird
yeah.
pair of siblings.
Now, and mind you, I'm glad it became a thing because I really like bourbon.
I'm at the Domino's. I'm at the floral shop.
Bourbon smells really nice. I haven't had it though.
One thing to be warned about with bourbon is that it does have a bite quite often. But
you guys
really
are not
good
acknowledging my killer Domino's floral shop joke. It's making me very sad.
Do 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 do. Do, 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 do.
You should buy it and rename it Central Avenue Florist, Alice.
But it's like a good sipping bourbon will not have that serious burn, but it is worth like preparing yourself because it has such a high alcohol content typically. A really good bourbon is the most.
You know what else has a high alcohol content?
My bloodstream if I were watching the presidential debate and I actually had my way.
Please just... Never mind.
What?
I was going to say my uncle, which might have been a funny joke if I had gotten to time it properly.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, you're not.
I actually am, because that would have been less depressing, maybe, marginally.
Plaza. I love signs like this, by the way, that just say plaza without naming the plaza.
I think that it's the name of the hotel, which is funny because there is a Plaza Hotel in.
That's where Eloise stayed.
Yep. I have walked past the Plaza Hotel and I've been in
Authority. Are we in Salt Lake City?
Either that or Provo. And I don't think we're in Provo.
Where the hell is Provo?
The other city in Utah.
Utah Tracks. Sounds like the name of a fucking record label.
Oh my god.
Utah Tracks.
I'm just thinking Mormon techno.
Yeah, there we go. I don't know.
The power of
Okay, we've only got half an hour left. Do we want to do another US one, or do we want to do a global one?
I want to go global. A complete world.
Created by Edmund.
Thank
Thanks,
you, Edmund. Okay.
Contributions to your Shapes and Forms station from users like you. Thank you.
All right. I'm not entirely sure where we are. But wait, zoom are you able to zoom in on that poster anymore?
Nope, this is as far as it goes.
I'm trying to figure out. I think we might be in some part of India.
Vibe I'm getting is like Southeast Asia, yeah. Sri Lanka, possibly, yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, where's its flag? What?
Oh, it's on the poster.
Trapped in the Hyperdome.
I did not recognize that. Yeah, it has the Sri Lankan flag on it. It's really small, but you can see it right in the middle. Because the Sri Lankan flag, and it's also in the colors, is the Sri Lankan flag is got that purple, green, and gold.
Oh, down
thing
here, yeah. Okay, we are in Sri Lanka.
Okay, where are we specifically in Sri Lanka?
Okay,
That is an interesting question.
We're gonna find that out. It seems like we're pretty far out there. Like this is just a small town.
Yeah.
With a bad bitch that came from Sri Lanka.
Now,
Color of Willy Wonka. You could be the king, but watch the queen conquer.
and
9 years later, still hasn't been topped.
No.
So I'm just realizing, when was the last thing that MIA released?
That's a Nicki Minaj verse.
No, I was just saying
Yeah,
that,
but
like,
the bad bitch
like-
that came from Sri Lanka is Emma. So let's see.
Yeah. That was my point.
How long? I think AIM came out in like 2014-ish, and like she's been releasing stuff I think through like Patreon recently.
We were we were in a Dompin. There we go.
Like
a Dompin?
leading up to an album, like an actual proper album release. But I think that she's been moving more toward like direct to consumer stuff, just because like it's been her and her labels have like not exactly always gotten along.
Oh, hey guys, I think we might be in Canada. Anybody want to go get Zurst? I'll give you 5 minutes.
But yeah, it was just like we were talking about Sri Lanka, and then like that particular, you were saying that particular line. It was like thinking, I fly like paper, get high like planes. Yeah, I was like, God damn it.
Catch her at the border. She got visas in your name.
Yeah, all I want to do is, just getting sounds of someone getting shot. Petro-Canada.
Not so long ago, in the mysterious land of Toronto, Canada.
In the land of Petro-Canada.
Petro-Canada.
This is out there in the weeds, by the way. Like, this gas station looks like the only actual building for a bit in either direction.
Like, can we see what the sign, that big flat, no, I'm saying the big flat metal sign out in front of this whole collection says? No, turn around. There is a big metal sign right there, and then if we can get on the other side of that and see what it says.
Oh, they are town names, okay. Stewart Terrace, of course. Stewart Terrace, everyone's favorite Canadian city.
And there's a telegraph thing.
Yeah, telegraph relay, yeah, I don't know.
Circle? Telegraph circle?
Telegraph...
Creek.
Oh.
Hey, you guys in the chat could hear how the music changed as soon as Treadney said Telegraph Creek. That was some funny shit, right? You said Telegraph Creek and it started making this fucking, like, Twilight Zone soundtrack.
That I am pleased. Oh, there's little signs on the side of the road right there. No,
No, I want to look at this first because it might be helpful.
Northern Lights College.
College? That
but,
can't. It must be like down there or something.
Yeah, okay, right there.
Alaska
See?
Highway.
Oh.
We're near the Alaskan border.
Oh, neat. Okay, so we're in BC probably.
Yeah, like interior, like the BC interior.
Well, yeah, the north part of BC, the part that's like
Motorin.
the part that no one lives in.
What's your price for flight?
That's the Yukon, but it might be on the. I think it. Yeah, no,
Finding
it's too,
Mr. Right. He'll be
could be close to
with you
Juneau.
tonight.
Further up.
Yeah, we're pretty far out there. Yeah, okay, we were a little bit.
We were a
further in
little
either.
closer to the interior.
We were in
Alice and I are
Jet-
vibing.
Dease Lake.
Dease Lake.
Dease Lake.
Shut the fuck.
Shut the hell your mouth.
I am not going to shut the fuck.
Shut the fuck.
Shut the fuck sounds like, something in a. Wait a second.
Hey,
Municiones.
what the fuck
Kalahari.
is this sign?
Atlántico.
It's a sign for an arms dealer.
Oh.
Well,
Ruta
specifically
the
it's
Atlantic
gun shop.
Highway in the Kalahari Plaza in Rio Hondo. Is Zacapa a state in Mexico?
I think so. Rio Hondo, I believe,
We might be in Mexico.
is in Mexico. Yeah.
It's not that a gun store is unheard of. It's that the sign, like, I didn't see the guns at first, so I was like, what is this a thing for?
Glock,
And then I realized that this is a
Beretta,
gun, that's a
Smith
gun,
and Wesson.
that's a gun, and I think that some of this
Civilian
back here,
arms, deportive arms, munitions, accessories.
Oh my lord. I think we might be
Browning
in Mexico. Like, is Zacapa a state in Mexico? Because there's like
Jalisco, Michoacan.
the Ruta al Atlántico sounds like it would be the name of like the Atlantic Highway.
Quintana Roo, Tabasco, Veracruz, Chiapas, Oaxaca.
Yeah, but where is?
Yeah, but that's why I'm saying
Zacapa?
keep
That's the
moving.
question. Zacapa.
because it'll tell us Durango, Sinaloa.
Nuevo Leon, Chihuahua, Sonora, Baja California, Sur.
The
Rio.
original and the remake.
I think that just means like southern Baja California.
Yeah,
I think.
Southern
yeah.
Baja.
Which is funny.
And then
'cause
it's
Baja
the reason
California's
why-
already south.
the reason why it's called Baja California is because what we now call California was originally called Alto California.
Yeah, it's like lower California, right?
Yeah, like High California was where we now call California, and also stretching up into like Oregon all the way to like the Alaskan border. There are like islands with Spanish names off the coast of British Columbia and shit. It's real weird to think about, historically speaking. Let's see. It might be. Wait a second.
Like
it's- what the-
I might be completely like out of
What do you
it.
want
Like
to-
I'm staring and I'm like, it's got to be like somewhere along the Atlantic coast, right?
Well, it could be, or I mean, zoom in on the Atlantic coast because we
I
might be
want to
able to
look
like
for I want to
film
look
highway.
for more clues and see if we can maybe get a few. Because we're
But
probably only doing like
There's a big sign there. Oh, it's.
It might be another country. That's true. We might be in like.
You mean? But I'm saying you could go back and look at that big sign that was by the side of the road that was different.
It was. If it's the big sign, I think I saw. Oh, this one. No, I was going towards this one.
Manguetas industriales.
Can I get us a little bit closer, even? Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Something connections. I got nothing.
Something about ironworking?
Yeah.
Yeah, and industrial
maybe
building.
Like Honduras or Nicaragua.
Oh, it might be Rio Hondo.
But they don't have the state divisions for these places. That these places even have state divisions, so it might be like a county.
Yeah, quite possibly.
Costa Rica.
Yeah, but
Below
I generally,
Colombia.
my general understanding with Costa Rica is that it's more forested, whereas this is a little bit drier.
I was literally just listing.
I know. Sorry.
Seguridad?
Seguridad, something, security something. Luna Segovia. Like,
this music is funky.
it's like we know people from South America, but other than like Contla, we don't know that many people from Central America.
Yeah, I mean, like even if we did, like the thing is, if somebody from Mexico asked me like, can you
About Canada?
Yeah, or even just like, can you point to X county on the map?
Oh yeah.
Generally,
Or
no.
Wait, that sign says something.
I mean, yeah, but
Like, how close can we get?
doesn't
Like,
really look.
Del
I
Bomba,
don't know.
concrete and asphalt. La Pepesca. What is La Pepesca? Like, where is that?
I think it's Spanish for the Pepesca.
But I'm saying but there was also like a little root sign, or what are we called? You know what I mean?
Wait, that's an election sign, I think.
Darn it, we can't go that way.
Wish I could read that. Is that okay? Hold up.
The shape of what country?
Is that
Shaped kind of like.
Honduras?
No,
Like
it's
sideways?
longer.
Yeah.
Belize? Wait, it's
But
shaped kind of.
Don't they speak English in Belize? I thought that was like their thing.
Belize, it's kind of a weird situation.
But it's not flat like Belize is on that one side.
Yeah, that's fair.
I don't know. It's not enough to draw conclusions from. It might, again, like we might be in Mexico and that might be a state outline.
Yeah. Cabrera.
Car ad.
Car wash in English.
Where?
It says it like on
Oh
Etsy.
yeah, okay. Car wash.
Portadora Chacon.
Is it
car wash.
Spain? I don't think it's Spain. Spain
No,
is
this
not really...
seems like
Well,
this seems like what is it called? American Spanish for some reason. I'm not sure why.
I mean, I guess we shouldn't totally rule out the possibility, but it doesn't. Like, I haven't seen anything.
It doesn't give me Spain vibes.
Yeah.
Like, Spain looks different.
Caseta La Bendición. Also, the road signs. That's a good point.
Yeah, it's like it has very not American as in U.S., but like American as in
The Americas. Yeah.
the Americas road signs and things.
This place has quite the vibe to it. I just wish I knew where we were.
Yeah, it's like this place has a mood.
Rio Nando.
Rio Hondo.
I think that's Spanish for the Nando River.
Or Hondo, Hondo, because of the pronunciation.
Look. I'm sorry,
okay?
We're
in Zacapa, we get it. We're in Zacapa. Where is Zacapa? Did we accidentally get transported to a parallel universe?
AU, where everything is the same except Mexico is a state called Zacapa instead of one that they have now.
Or this is actually a country, like a very small country.
Wait, here's a bigger version of the sign we saw earlier. That's not an outline of the place.
That is... Oh,
no cactuses?
Que Rio Hondo. Wait, the Rio Hondo is, I think, in Mexico. But we need to find the river.
What could this possibly... Like, what does no cactuses mean? Maybe it's like a pun.
Well, no, it's crossing out a particular thing that's in the circle.
Yeah.
Along with the cactus, it says some civil committee, and then El Tuno. What is El Tuno?
You know what I'm gonna say, so I'm not gonna say it.
That's a logo.
Spanish for the Tuno. Trans.
Y constructor. So,
what is the Atlantic Highway?
Maneje de precaución. Gasolinera. I probably have an atrocious accent when saying these words, but...
Not as bad as mine.
Oh shit, it's Texaco.
Yep.
Wait, no. Let's look at the prices. Because they're gonna those could tell us something.
That's pesos.
Alright.
Which doesn't really help us because several countries down there use those.
Yeah. I am definitely going to guess Mexico, but I can't remember where the Rio Hondo is. Can we
we're
look at
we're already coming up on 11 o'clock. Yeah, hold on. Well, that's...
You mean 11 o'clock? Wait,
my
no,
time.
12 o'clock.
It's 11
well, your
my
time,
time,
yeah.
But
sorry, I apologize.
Las Lomas? I don't know, folks. CJH. I think we're just gonna... Wait a second. Hold up. This is the Colombian colors, isn't it?
Huh. We were way off. No, I feel dumb now.
Are we in Colombia? We might be.
Zoom in. Zoom in on the rivers.
Zoom in hands.
There's a lot of rivers up here, okay?
Well, there are a lot of lakes, but...
This is the Super Cordoba.
Excuse me. I mean, this one feels like a big river. Like one of those.
Okay.
Magdalena River. I don't see it. Okay, we need to make a guess. Where are we feeling?
Fuck it, Colombia. Because the mountains.
Fair enough.
Do you got you have a dissenting opinion, Trey, or?
Nah.
Alright.
We'll just go with it.
It was
Nope, we were in Guatemala.
It was
Of course
Rio Hondo was the name of the fucking town.
Yeah.
Get out of here.
There was a river nearby it.
Debated. Are we on a?
I-
We're on a train track. We're at a train station. What?
I quickly have to use the bathroom really quickly.
What the fuck? This could be anywhere in the world, and I don't see any. I don't see any language or anything. A train station, we gotta be in Europe. Very funny. I mean, we might be in Europe. I have no idea. Like, I can't read. Okay, well, that's not English. I don't think. Well, I can't make any of that out. Poland? You think that's Polish? I can't really tell. Wouldn't be the first time I've been in Poland. GeoGuessr is a relatively common guess. Does it say PL? It does say PL. Good catch, everybody. I'll just put us in Warsaw because I don't know where the heck it could be otherwise. We were in Somebody help me with the pronunciation here. I know Polish is like a totally different orthography than English. It's like it would be like Jedis or something. I don't know. Anyway, our final guess for the evening. We're on top of a car. Okay. Oh, that's Arabic, I think.
UAE maybe?
Possibly.
Something industrial.
Yo, this is snazzy. This is a nice highway. It would be nicer if I could get a clear look at the sign, but...
Hello?
Hi. We believe we're in the Middle East, perhaps near...
Wait, zoom in on the thing again?
Look, I've tried. It's too blurry to read.
Oh no, I was just saying, like, because you were already... It's an industrial area.
Could this be the work of Jordan? It could be. It could be.
KSA.
I have no idea what KSA would be.
It is both in English and that's interesting. That could be a couple.
That might just mean
Jordan is a valid suggestion, given that.
Yeah.
Possibly Egypt.
I was like maybe there or maybe the UAE or
that big sign. What does that big sign say?
Let's try to find out.
Like, it's in Arabic, but it also says no trucks.
No trucks during fog. Okay.
Okay, it's somewhere that has fog. That's a useful thing to know.
Is it? Most places have fog.
Well, no, because, like, it would suggest that it would be near a river or large body of water.
Well, the coast is right over there.
Okay, so I think we're in Jordan.
High Coast Jordan. I want to see this sign first, and if we can glean anything useful from
okay, that's a good idea.
Cool, and if
but
not,
it's...
we'll just make a guess.
No, I mean, people populating most of it. But the thing is, like, there are Jordan also not only has a, like, you know, the fucking River Jordan, but we're also talking about being adjacent to the Red Sea, which is also true of Egypt, but, like, the kind of water bodies that would create fog is my point. Like, explicitly.
It's just the same sign again. Whatever.
Well, oh no, but the highway sign above it, which is way further off, would probably be a bigger tip-off.
That looks like the same sign again, too.
No, I'm saying the one on top of the thing.
Oh.
You know, like over the arcing one.
Why does it take so many clicks to get over there?
Because
me.
It's also in the evening, so it makes you feel like you're on a long, fatigued drive.
This is a mood, and I don't like it.
This is like when we fucking drove back from Florida that one time a couple years ago.
I've been there. That sort of thing.
The angle, yeah, like this guy's camera got like knocked stupid by something. It's like slanted.
Oh.
High vehicle exit? What the fuck is a high vehicle?
Because it would mean like ones with a high carriage, like tractor trailers.
Busidra
Exchange. Busidra. Where's Busidra? Okay, we're getting up close enough to maybe be able to see this.
Alright.
And read it.
Give your brand a boost. That's not gonna help us very much. Let's look at the highway sign.
It might, because it could have a what is it called? Like what is it called? An email address. You know what I mean?
Samra Al Salia and the Muaiter industrial area.
Or Muaiter or Muaither, depending on the dialect. There aren't that many that you still use the, but it is a thing.
Yeah, the email address is too blurry to read. What are we thinking?
Oh.
This makes me think Egypt.
Yeah, Egypt is actually quite plausible. Where in Egypt? I'm gonna say by the Red Sea, actually. Like, rather than, like, further, like, a bit further south.
You don't think up here?
Yeah, like, I mean...
I guess, that, like, Sinai Peninsula's not that big.
Not on the Sinai Peninsula. I mean, like, literally further down in Egypt, like, near Hurghada there. Yeah, you put that in here there. Okay. I'm gonna see. Oh, we were in Bahrain. Okay, that actually explains a lot. Oh, Qatar, rather. Sorry. Oh, that actually explains a lot. Because of all the international ports and things, like that it's pointing to. Like Bahrain and Qatar. A ton of those. Oh, well. That Kuwait is a good guess, but as far as I know, I don't know if Kuwait actually lets places like Google in there. With the whole absolute monarchy thing.
I don't really know anything about Kuwait. Hey, let's love this up. That's fun. Yeah, that's gonna be our show because I'm like falling asleep with the fucking keyboard over here.
Yeah. Oh, I mean, I know. I had the same thought.
Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Good night.